the other.
Because he's
This is your
Cuban on Cuban.
You love talking bad about women on this podcast. I'm surprised you ain't press record on that part.
You know what, Keenan? You're a real nasty boy.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
That's how you're starting.
I like, yeah, you see how he start? He's still a little tight from Friday, from Monday.
Ain't nobody tight.
You tightly wound. You see how he started from the gate? He said, I'm going to get all the women on my side.
Michael,
You just dirty magged me in front of all our women audience. Why'd you do that to me? Like
you do the same.
you dirty magged me.
You shoot yourself in the foot in front of them all the time.
But I didn't say anything, and you just, hey, you always talk bad about women. What was that bad thing?
Just that
what was that bad thing you better said about women
Michael,
just now?
you always like to start the episode with us mid-conversation. Don't act like that's nothing new. But you was just purposely holding your finger there like, I'm gonna get this off, now I'm gonna press it.
I will say it again, but I don't need you to do it.
I didn't say what you said.
Informant man.
I just said that you was doing the same thing you always do. I'm just saying that there's nothing new.
You were specific. You weren't vague and said, "Oh, you just do what you always do." You was like, "Well, you like to talk bad about women, so why didn't you say the thing you just said there?"
Exactly.
Shameless.
I'm shameless with the man that said the words. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry.
The words weren't said.
The words were said.
According to the listeners, at that point, the words weren't said.
They still ain't been said.
You put it out there.
They still ain't been said.
But they get the inference of what I said.
No, they don't.
Because you could have just sat there and waited like you usually do at the beginning.
It could have been
but you came in hot.
It could have been as simple as
you had an itch. You had an itch in your body that said, "I want to just
gotta scratch it."
Just wanted to just put Michael out there, and I hope it's satisfying. Something tells me it's not. Something tells me it's more on the way. I could just tell.
Listen, I did nothing.
I did nothing. This nigga.
I did nothing.
This nigga makes me actually.
There's definitely more on the way.
Just by the answer, that's like he's calculating his next one.
Mm-hmm. There's so much
more on the way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like he makes me sick some actual times.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I am Keenan. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't do nothing. I'm just an innocent little black boy.
In this instance, I absolutely did nothing. I did absolutely nothing.
Yo, that's like a TikTok. That's like a TikTok I seen. You see the girl where she, her baby daddy went to the doctor's office, and she said he was weaponizing his incompetence.
No, that sounds hilarious though.
So fucking funny. So I don't know if he was doing it on purpose, but she's on speakerphone and he's at the doctor's office with their child, and they're asking him the most simple questions like, "Hey, he's like, does our baby ever want for food or something like that?" However they worded it, he was like, he eats every day, right? He's like, yeah. She said it. He ain't never got to worry. No, yeah, it was. Does your child ever worry where the next meal is coming from? He's like, and she's like, well, he eats every day. He's like, yeah. He's like, do you ever have to worry about what your child can eat? No. She's like, well, how the fuck why can't you answer these questions? And they were like, well, they asked if the child clapped. He's like, on the phone with her, by the way. She hears the person ask this. He's like, oh, does he clap? She's like, this nigga claps all day. She's like, why is he asking, or why is he acting so stupid? But the nigga was just dumb. And it's hard to tell if he's doing it on purpose because of how dumb he actually was. That's weaponizing it.
That's an actual thing, weaponized incompetence.
It seemed like it. It seemed like he was trying to do everything in his power to not have more of a bigger role in that parenting thing. Like,
I'm trying to get out of taking my kid to the doctor.
So I'm gonna act completely useless so that they don't want me to go to the doctor.
An imbecile. They were like, what does he eat? He said, pizza. The doctor said, that's it.
The baby eats pizza, that's it?
The girl was like, my son is 40 pounds. He eats everything. Fruit, vegetables, he eats all that. She was like, it was, bro, I got to send it to y'all. Fucking hilarious. It was funny and not funny.
Was he high?
Especially, but
she said that he acts like that whenever someone asks him a question. So it could be he might just be really like
he could just be a dummy.
He might just be dumb. He could be on the spectrum. She doesn't know it.
He might just freeze up,
possibly, or he just gets nervous.
No, let's not blame it on the spectrum. He could just be a moron.
Yeah,
let's bring back people just being stupid.
Yeah, that's true too. But a lot of people be on the spectrum.
No.
Like Lou Ratchet.
I feel like we just be.
But the thing is, that's not like
he's not a real
just a stupid thing.
Yeah, he's just a dummy.
No, I'm saying like that's not just a dummy thing. Like if you're around a kid, you would know if the kid claps. Yeah. If the kid eats more than pizza
all the time.
I don't think that's you're stupid.
She's like
they either had to be doing it on purpose or Something wrong with the guy.
She was like, did they ask for his
Yeah,
favorite food?
he's stupid. That's what's wrong with him. What's wrong with him is he is stupid.
I have to find that.
He is an idiot. He is a moron.
In what sense?
The moronic sense.
Not having the information on his kid.
The moronic sense.
The sense that you're with a baby every day and you don't know what the baby does.
That was literally the problem. Like, she just didn't. She couldn't.
How what?
And that makes you stupid. Like,
Yeah.
That makes you stupid as fuck.
I think that's the wrong word.
No. It might not be the only word, but it's one of them.
I don't know.
Makes you stupid, makes it absent-minded, makes you forgetful, makes you ignorant. Stupid's one of them.
I'd rather ignorant than stupid, though.
Well, he's
That's
both.
part of being stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sure.
Well, speaking of stupid, hey, everybody. It's the Not That Serious Podcast, the greatest podcast in the world, otherwise known as the pinnacle of podcasting. I happen to be one of your hosts, Michael.
It's LZ.
Keen is in the building.
Lamont, a.k.a. Dr. Waffle.
MJ.
And no Hawaiian Q today. You know.
Dang.
He's on another flight somewhere.
He
said he was doing something.
Bora Bora probably.
Probably
Probably
going to get another fish.
Cape Verde.
probably no.
Had to check up on Russell in Bali. Yeah.
Chill out.
He's finding Diddy somewhere.
Oh,
He's part of the team to bring him back into American
to
waters.
smuggle Diddy back. It's just
Turning it into
smuggle Russell. Russell Simmons back. Yo, all right, let's start with that. Honestly, oh my god, no Diddy, man.
I said, we doing the weeks? Everybody's week? I mean, we were all
let's
together,
do-
honestly. Like,
Yeah, that's sad.
Had some good weeks. Watched some good TV, but I'll get to that another time.
yeah.
Did you lose?
I came.
Oh yeah,
I came in second to last place in Monopoly.
Okay, all right, you preface this. I want to hear this, sir.
How,
I want to hear it.
Who won?
so the game went to completion.
Yeah, Alvin actually won. I hate to say, the man known as Harv won the game of Monopoly. This is the first time I've seen him win. We played like 10 games.
Wow, capitalism is truly dead.
Wow. So y'all played. So how many people were playing?
How many people were playing? Ooh, 6.
Oh, it was a heavy game.
6-man game of Monopoly. My house rules, because at my house, no free parking, no immunity, none of that.
What did they say they had of that?
My house.
What?
Yeah.
That mythical, magical,
Yeah.
The place I haven't been there.
wonderful.
Sorry.
I've seen the outside.
I haven't even.
Brandy said a 2-nigga quota on the house. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about that.
So I guess the dogs covers the 2 nigga quota clearly. The dogs are the 2 niggas.
It was Alvin and one of the dogs. And that's
They had to put one of the dogs outside.
And the rest was women's,
That's a nice ratio, actually.
to be honest.
I meant like
You threw a lot for
black,
Harv?
black people. What? That's what I meant.
So it's unlimited whites, but it's a 2 niggas.
2 niggas.
It's a malt shop in the 50s.
They don't want to noise ordinance.
Harv had to come through the back.
That quarter German, it really goes hard sometimes.
Wow.
You know, what can I say?
Lamont had to sneak him in. Shh. You don't want to scare him.
He said, "You better get on from around here."
Just roll the dice real softly so you don't hear it.
He said, "You don't win. You just do a little better each time."
That's crazy.
They said they were redlining in Monopoly.
Redlining.
Every time they had to pay him, they just
can't buy here, boy.
No,
Actually, if you want to buy a railroad, you got to guess how many jelly beans is in this jar.
Is that Pennsylvania Avenue, boy? What the fuck is going on?
how the likes of you afford Park Place.
where'd you stole that money? You gave me this money when we started the game. What are you talking?
I got a $200 tax credit from the community chest. I don't trust it.
Sounds like welfare to me.
Who let
All
you
my
out of
tax dollars going to your pocket.
So wait, you discuss.
I'm like, but you've been to jail 3 times. Big government.
Gets me out every time.
Yeah.
So you came in second to last.
Damn.
Second to last.
What was the strategy?
Sound like there wasn't one.
I mean, I didn't land on the properties to buy them. That's
Okay.
a big part of the strategy.
Yeah,
But, you know,
wasn't rolling.
my rules are the real rules of you can buy as soon as you go around. None of that wait until you go around once.
I hate that shit.
We don't do that around here.
I hate that.
Oh, as soon as you land it,
As soon as you land, and if you don't want to buy it, it goes to auction. So
you was playing the real
I was
ways.
playing the OG.
You was
rules.
playing the real
Mr. Monopoly
Auction?
with his
Hold on.
monocle.
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because black people don't play that way.
No, we
But
don't.
If you don't want to buy, you don't want to
Nobody
buy.
plays that way.
Yeah, I don't think we even do
So
that.
you
on
saying
Xbox.
you have the
Yeah,
option
do
to
we?
buy?
Yeah, say Keenan lands on the spot or I land on the spot and I don't want to buy it. It goes up to auction starting at I guess $1 or whatever, and then it just goes around. Whoever wants to buy it.
Oh wow.
Exactly. So you
It's a
might get it
faster-paced-
cheaper.
faster-paced game for sure.
Yeah.
You might get it cheaper than you know what it goes for, or you might pay more for it.
Or yeah, one of my strategies is if I know someone really wants it.
Don't follow this, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do it. I didn't do it on Saturday. I didn't do it on
One of my
Saturday.
strategies is
You see, I got some really diabolical Monopoly schemes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you put it up to auction, and because if you know someone needs it,
yeah.
you just let the other players outbid them for it, so you don't have to spend your own money.
But you keep racking it up.
Yeah.
So it's like it diminishes their pockets, but then
Exactly.
the person that needs it doesn't get it.
Yeah, like,
but I still got my money over here.
I was never buying this shit.
Oh man.
$200.
You need this more than I do, dickhead.
I don't even want Vermont Avenue. Get out of here.
351.
Yeah, that's when you hop back in just to raise the price a little more. $520
$520
for a brown.
Ew.
What are you doing?
You'll forget that we put a hotel on it.
for Baltic Avenue. Ooh.
How old were y'all when you realized it was Atlantic City?
2 weeks ago.
Really?
I don't believe that.
It was definitely this year.
There's no way.
I promise you.
You're too old to not know that that's
I'm
Atlantic City.
just too damn old because I did not know that it was based on it. Atlantic City. Atlantic City.
I mean, well, you got
Of all the cities to think about, yeah.
All the cities in America to base a lifelong classic board.
Think about how old this
Atlantic
game is,
City.
though.
But Atlantic
game's
City
old.
was that shit
Yeah.
when that game came out.
Exactly.
Even back then, you still got New York. You got Boston.
But Atlantic City was popping. That's where R. Kelly was playing basketball.
Atlantic City. Every people used to come to New Jersey just for Atlantic City.
He was playing for the Seagulls.
Community chess won the championship
didn't
for
know,
Atlantic City
look it up.
Seagulls.
And the bad thing is, people still come to New Jersey just for Atlantic City, and it's not even half of what it was.
It isn't, but it's still you can still go.
Oh,
down
you can
there
still have a great
and
time.
have a grand old
It's
time.
literally
Shout
just
out
the
to
gambling.
Hulkamania.
Yeah.
It's the
Shout out to
gambling.
Hulkamania.
Because there's
Well, you got the boardwalk.
Boardwalk the beach. I mean, it's a regular beach. It ain't nothing crazy.
You gotta remember, the people in the middle of the state, of the country, they don't got beaches. So
I know, but
just being on a boardwalk is foreign to them.
They don't even
No.
know.
Then you got all
Yeah.
the lights and the glitz and the glamour, the shows, all that
I
shit.
think
Got
yeah,
the pool,
it's
the
that-
indoor
yeah.
pool, the Harrah's. That shit's fire. Like,
I got to do that one day.
are you?
You've never been to the pool?
The indoor zone, the one that you be DJing at, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't been there yet.
You know Mike doesn't go outside.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
man.
I thought he'd been there. I don't know how.
That's an hour or two. Well,
And the thing is, I get the discount rooms in AC, bro.
Oh yeah, we should do that. Let's
should
do a
do that.
podcast. Let's just get a room. Let's get a room in
live
do a
podcast from the
podcast.
casino
live
floor.
But not like a regular room. Let's get a really sketchy room.
I'm here with the Baccarat dealer, Esteban. Say something to the not that serious fans.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, the dealer's showing tea.
The background.
Cling, the sound effects would be like,
That shit is gonna look like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's gonna look bad, but that's
We
the
could
point.
do it too.
we could do that,
Easily.
or we could do like live from the boardwalk. But I don't know where we get our power from.
Batteries.
Batteries.
Batteries,
There
let's
you
take
go.
batteries.
That take batteries. We
We
could
just
do
post them at the
Yeah.
boardwalk.
just have a table. Have
What's
a
up, y'all?
We would. I would. You know what I want to do?
Come talk to Not That Serious Podcast.
Ever since I saw it, I wanted to steal it.
What?
The people that just do the podcast outside,
Yeah, a lot of
or
people
they
do
just
that.
post up and then they just get random people and talk to them.
And that would.
I want to do that so bad.
Yeah.
Let's do it this
do it.
summer.
I want to
I
steal
say
the
Tax
fuck
Zone was
out of
doing his
that.
podcast outside a couple times, like outside the bodega.
Who?
Tax Zone.
Oh, I
Be
didn't know that.
outside, yeah.
I did not
He did
do
a couple of them like that.
Let's do it this summer.
Give me a chopped cheese, beloved.
Pretty much.
Make it the Aki way.
Yeah, let's go to AC.
For you, we got a piano in there.
Is that drug slang?
Nope, just a piano, a grand piano.
In the same.
Yep, a grand piano key. We got C major, F sharp in there, a little cheese.
Six different chords.
I don't see those videos anymore.
Yeah, like all things on the internet, it burned out fast.
I mean,
Especially
I'm sure people still go, but it's
nothing
not
burns out faster on the internet than food stuff.
True.
Because quicker than dances, probably.
Once everybody goes, it's like it's nothing.
Because you know what? Enough people go and then they realize, oh, this shit is not really even that good. It's just a gimmick.
Yeah, he's putting Oreos in the shit.
Because what the fuck is he doing more, like, essentially, at the core root of what he's making better than the
Same thing that the next corner store is doing.
He's just putting bullshit in there. Because once you get, at some point, you get tired of Skittles and your bacon, egg, and cheese, and you just want a bacon, egg, and cheese. And are you going to go all the way out to his specific bodega to get a bacon, egg, and cheese, or are you just going to go to one around the corner?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because at some point, all right, I don't want watermelon slices
as my bread.
I don't want.
God.
I don't want
watermelon rind as your
watermelon rinds as the fucking sandwich holder.
Maybe pineapple.
Hell no. I don't want.
You've never had grilled pineapple?
I don't want to fucking
grilled
have
pineapple.
A what?
Grilled pineapple.
Grilled pineapple.
I don't want to eat. I don't
I
want to
don't
eat.
think I even want that though. Not from there.
Fucking pineapple leaves in my sandwich.
Okay, nobody's talking about leaves.
Okay.
Grilled pineapple is fire.
It's Palm Sunday. Can you put Palm?
Sure.
Actually,
Ash Wednesday.
Can you put the ashes
First you
in
grab the ash.
the communion wafer? Then we burn the.
Then we got the blood of Christ.
A fucking Arab Muslim be giving you the blood of.
Hey man, they
Allahu Akbar, the power of Christ compels you.
sure.
And he is risen.
He is risen. Astaghfirullah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Ramadan, I definitely seen a Muslim dude outside last night.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always funny.
They're allowed to be outside, right?
I was like, not outside. I mean,
They're
like,
not fucking vampires.
Crystal not no.
like I mean,
I saw one of them daywalker Muslims. Get back. One of them daywalker.
nah, like I was outside, like I was at a bar.
Was he sinning?
I don't know if he was doing anything, but probably not. But it's like it was funny.
But why you out here?
Somebody else was like, "What are you doing out here?" Like,
Oh no.
You need to be inside eating.
But you know, like places like that, people be smoking, people be drinking. You know, there's a hookah smoke in the air. It's like,
Yeah, you need to be inside carbo loading for tomorrow.
None but rice and protein.
Like a marathon.
Telling you, you need to be getting ready for sunrise, buddy.
That should be
because you got another long day of nothing.
that should be funny. But I'm telling you, I think it was either last year or the year before when I actually seen like Muslim outside like participating with us. Like,
Did you see the video of the dude that got caught drinking the Sprite during Ramadan?
No.
On the side of the building.
Yes. And then he was looking like it was like he just walked through the desert. And that was his
First drink in the past 3 months.
he was drinking the fuck out of that Sprite, bro. I ain't never seen nobody just like, damn, bro. And the video was like 40 seconds long, and he drank the whole time. Like I had to fast forward. Like I'm like, there's no way.
He's just eating that Sprite.
Inhaling,
chewing it.
broad daylight. Like,
The side of
and the camera's just like through a bar. Like
like, yeah, we got his ass.
fucking guy.
Oh, we fucking got.
Yeah, I'm mad. We got you.
Oh man,
You cooked.
I be feeling bad. I know that shit is hard. I know somebody at my job. He doing it. So we had a food truck.
Yeah, one of my coworkers is
Watching us.
doing it. I'm like,
Damn,
sheesh.
hate that for you.
I might do it one day just to
No.
1 month just to see what it's about.
Don't pull
And
like
then,
Kyrie.
and then
I stand with my brothers.
and then when I seen when I realized that it was based on like the sunset and the sunrise, then I was thinking, damn, what about like if Ramadan was like during the middle of the summer?
The sun's up all day.
The sun's up all day. It doesn't get dark till like
9.
9 o'clock.
And then it's up at like 6.
Yeah, from 6 to 9, you're just nothing.
No, I'll say I only respect the sunrise and sunset in Mecca. So that's my
I go by
internal
Mecca
clock.
Standard Time.
Standard time. Yeah, that shit seems tough, but shout out to everybody who
more
celebrating
power to
Ramadan, man. More power to you.
Yeah, shout
coming
out
up.
to you.
Couldn't be me though.
Yeah, nah, I don't think I could do it.
Shout out to y'all.
It's a month, right? 1 month.
I think so.
There ain't none in there.
He went to lick the inside of the cup.
I do.
Stick his finger in and scoop it out.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it though. I like food way too much.
More than that, gonna get.
2 drops.
But yeah.
More than them.
But yeah, so did he?
No. Oh, did he?
Well, yeah.
First nasty man or not? You want to talk about that? Yeah, I guess we could talk about that first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, since it's the most recent thing. So if you haven't heard by now, it means you live under a rock. Homeland Security raided Diddy's house.
Homeland.
And I thought those niggas were specifically for like terrorists and cyber attacks. But whatever Diddy did wasn't enough for them to call them. Mm-hmm. So they raided his LA home. So obviously it's Diddy. I know he lives in Miami for sure. So they raided the LA home, arrested Christian and Justin because they were home. Now when we're recording this, we don't know where Diddy is. So by the time this comes, then maybe they found him, but they tried to.
Oh, he's on the lam.
They don't know where he's at.
Well,
Are they looking for him?
His jet was on its way to
Cape Verde.
There we
Verde,
go.
right? Is it Verde?
Verde,
Verde. Yeah.
Verde? Yeah,
Cape
right?
Verde.
Cape Verde. Whatever the fuck.
Cape V.
Cape V. Excuse me. So his jet was going there, and they knew that. So when the jet lands, they're like, oh, he's not even on the shit.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah, he's not on the
This nigga
plane.
sent out a decoy jet.
Really?
Wow.
They don't know where he is.
Really
So
master
like,
villain.
Yeah, it's like what are the odds of what are the odds of that jet going there, him not being on it, and then them raiding his house, him not being there, but his sons are. It's like, where is this nigga? Dang, he could be anywhere.
Like, what were they looking for?
What they call him? He said, "Where in the world is P Diddler?"
Where in the world is P. Diddler?
Where in the world is P. Diddler?
It's not looking good. So they did it because I think the main charge that's on him right now is sex trafficking.
Yeah. Sex trafficking investigation.
Yeah, so that's
raided
the
both
main.
his houses.
Was it?
I'm saying raided both of his houses.
Oh, they raided the other one too.
Yeah, in Miami and I guess
Okay.
LA.
So the main one that was on TV though was the LA one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the sex trafficking thing. So I think it's gonna turn into a RICO.
They said they said they were giving him a freako.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna turn into that. Because I was listening to one dude, he was talking to academics. They were like, well, there's a lot of things, obviously, like with this that could go past the statute of limitations. So if it's like 5 years, because a lot of shit like happened in the 90s. He was like, so some of that stuff wouldn't really matter if it's a case that's pending right now or if they just open an investigation. But if it gets turned into a RICO, he was saying that's how they caught a lot of the mobsters, because when it turned into a RICO, they can open up all that other shit. So the shit that happened 20 years ago, it counts.
Dang.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens.
They gonna get him for killing Biggie.
That would be crazy.
I'm not sure.
That would be crazy. Well, no, if anything, it would be Tupac.
Both.
Could be both. Could be both. Craig Mack.
Allegedly.
If anything, Loon.
Well, Loon's alive.
I'm about to say. Like, I was about to say, Loon died?
No, he just converted to Muslim. Yeah. What? But he's so that all that shit happened, and he's definitely that nigga, he's just a nasty nigga, bro. So
Crazy.
obviously all of this shit just happened a couple hours ago, so we're still waiting for more to come out. But the fact that they don't know where he is just pretty funny. So
Exactly. My man Diddy on the run.
On the run.
Yeah,
it's like, did he know?
absolutely.
Sounds like he did.
He was definitely tipped off, and he was like, "Yo, you need to do something."
You need to disappear.
All right, where our top guest? Where do you think he's at? Where do you think he's currently? I think
Bali.
He's with Jennifer Lopez.
he's definitely in Bali.
He's with Russell Simmons.
He is with Russ, and get the hideaway.
No way.
The freak bunker is getting
Who the fuck
built.
said he was with J-Lo?
I did.
Why?
That's
Hide me,
that's his
baby.
homie.
What the fuck is J-Lo going to do?
Nah,
That'd be the last.
Nobody's
place,
checking
that'd
on
be
her.
the last place I checked.
he was actually in J-Lo's couch. Thanks for letting me crash here.
Annoying.
It's getting a little hot.
Yeah, I remember the video of the guy hiding underneath his mattress, and the cops came in like, "Come on, let's go."
No.
Oh, like the mattress was like
Yes,
Bumpy?
Yes, my man was laid out up on the mattress.
just not gonna
It
get.
actually looked kind of like,
Come on, dog.
like before they pulled the
falling
mattress
for
off, I was like, okay, but it's one of those things that look ridiculous if you get caught. Like, if they didn't have the foresight to pull over the mattress,
Okay,
but he just looks ridiculous laid out like this because just you look ridiculous. But like,
stupid.
it wasn't readily apparent that he was under that mattress. He kind of had an inkling. It's just like, let me flip over the mattress, and there he was,
laying like a starfish.
laying like exactly like a starfish. Like yeah, like
It would have been worse if he was.
But
he said, "We got you," and his cheeks clenched.
He's like Batista. If I don't move, they can't see me.
Thanks. It's very true.
That nigga said, "At least I'm safe inside my mind." Yeah, nasty. I don't know. I mean, they're obviously gonna find him at some point.
At some point.
I'm about to say, let me see if I see anything.
Yeah, I doubt he doesn't I doubt that he doesn't go past this week without being found.
Is he technically? He's not wanted, right?
I would
wait.
assume so.
TMZ got footage of Diddy pacing around the Miami airport after the raid, so he's in Miami. That was just an hour ago.
He's trying to get on the first thing, so he's trying to get out of here.
But how would he get out of here? They would let him out of here?
That depends if he's actually wanted.
How did TMZ even get this?
But I mean, you can't
get
be
a lot.
one like if they can't if they're raiding your house,
I would assume you were.
you're wanted.
You have
I
to
would
be
assume
wanted, right?
I mean, they could have
something.
they could have a warrant to raid the house?
search
Search
and
the
then
house?
find. So you know what I think? I think he knew they were going to search his house. He probably didn't have enough time to clean or scrub or whatever. So he probably knew they were going to find some shit. And before they could find some shit and he become wanted, get the fuck out of Dodge.
But the thing is, did they find anything when they raided the house?
We don't know yet. And I don't know if they did or if they didn't. But I mean, this nigga seems very nervous about it.
I was just thinking about all the jokes they said, finding dildos and dildo levers. And
So many
He hit a dildo lever and just like escaped out the back.
Like, you think you fucking pour a box of Cheerios, little dildos come out. Like, just all types of shit, just everywhere. Just
You got whips and chains hidden behind.
it's like it's like in Family Guy, like Quagmire's house. Every remote just turns into like a fucking bed or a sex machine of some sort.
right,
Like a fucking robot hands come out and bend you over.
right.
Yeah, I saw a video of a dude. He was talking about how Diddy probably has videos from the 90s in his house.
I hope not.
Maybe.
I think that was one of the main things that they were looking for, like actual video evidence.
Oh yeah, he definitely looks like the type to keep a big collection and not burn his hard drive.
Trophy collection.
Yeah.
He was like, "What does every sexual assaulter do? They all keep their videos. They always find videos." This is like an interview from like however long ago. So
Yeah.
if they find videos in this nigga's house,
That's what I'm saying. He probably had him in the crib allegedly. I'm thinking he knew that he had the shit in the crib. He knew he had some type of damning evidence at the house. Didn't tell him like he probably had like maybe an hour or two notice, if that. Like, yo, they about to raid your crib. They raiding the Miami house and the LA. He was like, the LA house. I haven't had time to clean it up yet. Well, they about to be there. Oh shit. Let me get on this thing smoking to Bally.
If he's the supervillain I think he is, he wouldn't keep that in his house. That's a or it's in like a secret area.
it's on a USB drive, little thumb drive.
It's in a USB drive in a storage container, but that's all that's in a storage
It's just a
container
USB sitting
in the middle of the floor on a desk.
Like, why is that not
If
destroyed?
you
my
need
guy?
to turn two keys at the same time to open the lock.
I can see that happen.
Nah, I think it's just the. I think his ego is so great that he's like nobody will ever like get this far. He think he just has a big room, just a dark room of like raw film of all his nasty acts,
Like the red room.
Yeah.
Where, like, he got him like hanging up.
yeah,
Drying him out.
yeah, just drying out
school
the
way.
footage
He puts on his
on a big
His
old
spectacles.
school. Yeah, on microfiche. He's like, oh my god, that ass was fat.
Nasty nigga.
he's still developing film from '98.
He said these negatives haven't come out right.
Let's get back to it.
That's when I had bands from the band all tooted up.
Why?
I can't imagine what those people were seeing, bro.
Oh, and the band?
Yeah, the band.
The band was
Bro,
probably...
he had like 50 niggas living in one house, just niggas. When he made Day 26.
Oh, when he made D26, yeah.
It was just guys.
Yeah, he was making them niggas do R&B sing-offs.
That shit was funny
You
as hell,
can't
bro.
tell me
Hilarious.
freak-offs didn't happen.
The
At
freak
least,
off,
at least a light demo freak-off.
the freak off was definitely happening in that house.
I think he was... he said, today, we're going to see how long you can dig down. So I got...
A cornerstone of every R&B singer is the dick down ability. So
If you can't dig down in real life, what makes you think they're gonna be able to portray the image on stage?
How can you dig down this song if you can't dig down
Me.
this Cambodian?
okay.
Right here, I had this Cambodian prostitute. She doesn't speak right or understand English. All she knows is sucky, sucky. And that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna sit on this chair, conveniently made of dildos. And you're gonna get this Cambodian prostitute to milk you to completion while I watch. What does this have to do with music? Nothing. Can't stop, won't stop.
Okay.
And you just sitting there dancing in front of you the entire time.
Then just shimmying.
Just shaking and watching.
It's like Lorianne Gibson was the only woman in that house, bro. It was all niggas. Never would have thought. I feel like we should have.
Should have thought. Should have thought.
What is this?
What is this experiment? And then he do one with a bunch of white guys?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he made O-Town.
O-Town.
He made O-Town?
Yeah, O-Town was
Yeah.
the first band.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Yes.
Was there a band before them?
I thought Fatty Cool was the first band.
Yes. Fatty Cool and then O-Town.
No, after Fatty Cool, I thought it was Danny D. Kane.
No, O-Town is
was
old.
definitely first.
O-Town's definitely. O-Town's like,
O-Town was from 2000.
yeah, like
year
early
2000.
2000, like early, yeah.
Oh, so they was before Fatty Cool then.
If you, I don't know what are you saying, Fatty Coo?
You don't
Cool, you
remember
never
Fatty
heard?
Cool? We be jumping, dun, 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 and jumping.
So Fatty Cool wasn't making the band. It was O-Town, then the band, then Danny D. King.
What the fuck was Fatty Cool then?
And then Day 26 and Donnie Klang.
Donnie Clem. What the fuck?
And then he had one called Making His Band.
He wanted Donnie Klang to be Justin Timberlake so bad.
Yeah, he did.
Who are you saying?
You don't remember Donnie Klang?
What the fuck is Donnie Klang?
The white boy.
What are you saying?
Donnie Klang was the white boy that didn't
his
make
first
the
name was
band.
Donnie. His last name is Klang. Donnie Klang.
So
He was almost.
So he went from
Real.
he went from Danny Kane to Donnie Klang.
no. His
no.
name was Donnie Klang.
Yeah. So Day 26, they already had their band set, but Diddy liked Donnie Klang so much, he was like, "I'm gonna just make you a solo act."
A solo artist.
And Donnie was cool, but it's like
Donnie
he's
was corny
not
as
the
fuck.
guy.
Donnie was corny
Let me
as
see.
hell.
Let me see what this guy looks like. I've never heard of this
Y'all
man.
remember Donnie Klang, right?
They definitely remember Donnie Klang.
Well, okay.
What
That's
is that? The situation?
He looks like a mix between Justin Timberlake
you
and
gotta look at
JC
Donnie Klang
Chazé. So
from back in the day, not now.
That one right there. That's back in the
that's
day.
Donnie Klang.
Yeah, you remember him?
No. No.
That song was so ass.
He was ass.
No.
but,
That song was
he
so
was a
bad.
cool dude though. Like it was like everybody fucked with Donnie, but he was not in the band.
Yeah. So like he didn't make it. So like
Yeah.
that final episode, Diddy brought everybody out from making the band. I mean from Day 26.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought it was over. And it was like, yo, Donnie, come up.
Yeah,
Come up.
yep.
It was like, yeah, we liked you so much that I want to make you a solo artist.
No, I'm
and Day
thinking.
26 was all niggas, so like it just
If I'm Day 26, if I'm the niggas in Day 26, I'm looking at that like, what the fuck?
no, because Day 26 was the bigger act.
But I'm thinking like, but hold on,
At that point, they
at
both
that-
were.
they were right there.
same
So I'm
thing.
thinking like, why do I got to be part of the collective? And this nigga
They
is
lasted
on-
longer. They at
Because,
least lasted
yeah,
2 albums.
The main goal was to be in Day 26, not to be a solo artist. So like being a solo artist was kind of like second place. Like, hey, but I like you.
I think that's
so-
a good second place
I
to
see.
take.
I see
though.
what you're saying, Mike.
Not back then because everybody wanted to be in a band. Like that, boy bands were still cool. Now nobody wants to be in a fucking band.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
boy
back
bands.
then it was cool. So it was like, oh, Day 26, Donnie, you do your own thing. But Day 26 was the main act. Like these are the niggas we're paying attention to
Donnie didn't do a damn thing.
Are there any American boy bands?
right now. American boy bands.
You're saying in general?
I mean, you still got Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, relevant. No,
Well,
like putting out music like right now.
I mean, Jonas Brothers put out an album last year that was actually pretty good.
I knew you would say that.
It was.
I mean, I can't deny that.
None of us can
know what
confirm
It was. But like outside of them, like
a current boy band from America.
Nobody does it, dog. It's just not the thing anymore.
exactly.
Someone's probably doing it.
I think that's what the music game is missing.
Yeah, remember The Wanted? The sun goes. R.I.P. My boy. He was in the band. He in that group. He passed away. Somebody passed away from that group.
Nathan Sykes, is that his name? Nathan Sykes?
From The Wanted?
Yeah, he was the real talent.
Yeah.
That was the
But
guy.
only had
But
that
he
one
couldn't go
song,
solo.
right? I couldn't
He couldn't go
doesn't
solo.
have it, but he was.
I couldn't name a single other song that they had.
Talking about?
You don't remember that song? The sun goes down.
That's not Mike's wheelhouse at all.
No.
But he had the one
Boy
song
band,
with Ariana
right.
Grande. Almost doesn't count. No, that's Brandy. Almost is never enough.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Some shit like
That that's a good song.
Yeah,
That's a real good
I
song.
mean, he can sing,
He definitely can. Definitely can.
but he's not a.
He just don't have that.
it.
Je ne sais quoi.
You know, it's je ne sais quoi.
You don't have that star power.
Exactly.
You don't have that it factor.
No.
You can always tell when they don't have it.
They,
You know what I'm saying?
they don't last long.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
Diddy nasty.
So did nasty.
Did he nasty? Yeah.
Glad we could check that off the agenda.
Yeah.
Stay on nasty.
Yeah, we
Just knock it out. Last two
I mean-
episodes.
It was bad, dog.
I mean, we'll say advisory now
Yeah.
Advisory now, yes.
because this is
Yeah, last time
Story of SA, stories of physical abuse, stories of mental abuse, stories of sexual
Deviants.
deviant sexual inappropriateness, especially with minors. So if that does trigger you, I would suggest doing a nice little skip ahead. I'm gonna just say, let's say skip ahead 30 minutes, just to be super safe.
I don't even think it's gonna be that.
It's not gonna be that long, but to just completely avoid it, let's just skip ahead like 15, 20. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah. Because we're gonna get into some heavily and kind of disturbing topics.
very disturbing.
So you guys watched the last two. It was because it's four parts,
episodes.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 episodes.
So I didn't watch the last two or the last one. What can somebody give me a brief overview of what happened with that?
Yeah. So episode 3 was mainly like the Drake Bell story.
Mm-hmm.
It breaks down everything that happened from the time he got famous to this very moment. The fourth episode is a little more forgettable.
The 4th episode is like a synopsis almost.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
I actually
wrapping
forget
everything
what
up.
happened in the
Yeah,
fourth episode.
Going
Nothing-
back to it's like the fall of Dan Schneider. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah.
Yep, I said there
Fall
was
of
no
Dan
new
Schneider.
information in the fourth one.
Yes.
Yeah, but even then there wasn't. He fell, but not nearly as hard as he should have.
Oh no, he
He fell pretty hard.
He fell, but
Not going to jail is not falling hard enough.
But I mean, from what was presented, we can just. I mean, we can talk about it in sequence. But from what was presented,
I don't think
there wasn't enough to
Put him
make
in jail.
Fall,
Yeah.
as hard as we would want.
Yeah, so he was just removed from everything.
Yeah.
Essentially.
yeah, he was removed from Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon changed the locks,
Quite literally.
but
Like
Changed
they
lots.
locked him out of the, like he can't get in anything.
he was no longer a part of any project.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Like 20.
Not that's what really
Was
fucked
it like
me up. It's not
15,
that long
16?
ago. Yeah, it was like 2016.
I think it was 2017. I think it was 2017 when it was like, Dan Snyder, we're done with you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything
It wasn't that long ago.
we're done. But that third episode was around Drake Bell, and if you guys remember him on the second iteration of all that, Pickle Guy.
Yeah.
Pickle Boy.
Pickle Boy.
Pickle
Boy.
Boy.
What was his actual name?
Peck. Brian Peck.
Brian Peck.
Brian Peck.
Gotcha.
Nasty,
Brian Peck.
right?
So Drake Bell's dad was very close in his role in the industry. He was hands-on.
He was his manager.
He was his
at
manager.
the time.
He was like, I'm never letting Drake be alone with anybody in this industry. I'm always in eye or ear distance.
Yeah.
So Brian Peck was, being very manipulative, getting into Drake's ear because they got really close over years of bonding and always he's showing up at Drake's concerts and all this
I
stuff.
do remember that. They said he was in a concert like
He was driving
hours away.
Hours
Hours
away.
Like, he had like a concert in like Sacramento or some shit like
him
that.
bringing all his friends to go see a teenage Drake Bell hours away concert.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
So like they're gonna so he's getting in Drake's ear like, listen, your dad shouldn't be your manager anymore. He's stealing money from you. Just everything about this, like you should just cut ties with him
And fuck with me.
and not even fuck with me, just because his dad
Get
was
rid of your only adult support system.
Yeah.
Pretty
I just
much.
want to say before that.
yeah
Yeah, but there was a lot
before that, his dad went to one of the people working at Nickelodeon on set and said,
Yes.
he doesn't like how this man is touching his son,
Like he said, he was like just be close to him. Like
rubbing on his,
Yeah,
rubbing
right.
like his,
this, or like this.
I phase on.
no, like, like lower.
Get your hands off.
Yeah, more like that, maybe lower back, something like that. A little bit, something like
unhand
that.
me.
Unhand me now.
Rubbing his stomach. Oh, you got a tummy ache?
And then his dad said something to somebody, and they were like, "Oh, that's Brian. You know, he's gay, so you don't have anything to worry about."
Nigga, what?
No, wait.
They said that you're
And they
probably
said-
homophobic because you're having these thoughts.
Yeah.
Right.
And he was like, no.
They played that card on him.
Yes, there's like this grown ass man is touching my son. I don't like it. I don't give a fuck if the guy's.
And then what also tipped him off was he saw Brian acting that way towards another child star. I forget who it was, but he saw that same behavior.
Dynamic.
He was like, "Yo, he does the same shit to my son. Like that's weird."
who was that? It was
It was somebody else on all that. I think.
no, it was a fucking big actor.
Are you talking about Leonardo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
It was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Saw a
bro.
video of him working
Oh,
with
yeah.
Leonardo
Him-
DiCaprio,
yeah.
the other
Yeah,
kid, and he's
Leonardo DiCaprio.
rubbing on his arm, on his elbow.
Like he does the same thing to my son. He was like, I don't fuck with that. Like something's not right. So he went to the studio and they called him homophobic, right? So then
They really called him homophobic.
yes, put all this shit in his ear, right? So then he gets in Drake's ear and he tells him pretty much like, yo, you don't need your dad anymore, this, that, and the third. So what ends up happening is the dad has to pretty much give all of his not ownership. I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
What did he-
his mom pretty much takes control of everything.
Yes.
because Drake tells his dad he don't want to be his
He don't
manager.
want to.
Yeah. And the dad's like heartbroken. He's like, if that's what my
Turn
son
over all
wants,
his
then
paperwork.
that's what I want to do. If that's what he wants.
His dad was
And the man
was
is
dope, by the way.
Yeah.
I felt really bad for him.
Yeah.
The whole time I felt horrible for him
Yeah.
because, and he tells the mom, at least this is what's said in the episode. I can't say otherwise. He tells the mom, do not leave Drake with this man. Do not let him be alone with this man by any circumstances.
I just don't feel right about him. Don't let him do it. Don't
Even
let him
after he was getting fired, he's like, just whatever
Yes,
you do.
whatever you do.
because him and the mom were divorced. They did not have a good relationship.
Right.
So the mom lived in Orange County.
Right.
Drake was in LA all the time. He said it was about an hour in between there.
Right.
But the dude Brian, so this is after his dad switches over to his mom. So now he's in his mom's care. So the dude Brian pretty much swoops in, right? And Drake's mom wasn't trying to like
She
make
didn't
that
drive.
commute. She didn't drive, so she couldn't-
didn't like to drive.
She didn't like to drive. That's what it was.
didn't like to
so they.
So then Brian was
She
like,
did not get enough smoke, but I could tell that he was trying to protect her. He didn't want to make her look bad. Like it was already a lot going on, but there should have been way more scrutiny against his mom.
I mean,
I
got a lot of scrutiny for.
yeah, I guess I understand why he's kind of trying to protect his own mom. I get it, but
I mean, for
It
all
should
we
have been
know,
so
they-
much more.
Why protect
They
her?
didn't
She
even show
didn't
her-
protect you.
bro, they didn't even show her face.
Yeah.
Didn't interview her. Didn't show her face. No pictures with him and his mom. I think the only picture they showed was them on the little pool table.
yeah, the whole family.
But that was like a
Yeah.
picture from like when he was young.
Way back.
He was like a baby.
he was
No
a baby.
current pictures.
So-
no updated pictures.
Pretty much Brian Peck intercepts Drake, right? He's like, I'll take care of him.
He started doing everything his dad was
Yeah,
doing.
he
Yeah.
starts taking them to
Auditions.
taking them to
Oh yeah, oh my
to
god.
set.
He said that he's his acting coach.
right. Even though he probably,
Well,
I mean, he
well,
probably
he-
was his acting coach.
He was the
but-
dialect coach for the show.
Yeah.
So, but in the midst of all this, Drake starts to stay at his house because it's like, yo, driving you back and forth is a lot. You can just stay here.
Right.
So this is before anything had happened. Everything was fine.
This man was playing the long game.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Nasty,
Long game,
right?
You sick bastard.
Drake said he woke up one day and the dude was sexually assaulting him.
What do you mean?
on the couch. He didn't.
So like he would fall asleep on the couch and he woke up to being sexually assaulted.
He didn't specifically say what happened at that moment, but later they do say the things that happened, but we don't know.
We see the documents, the court documents between foreign objects, some oral stuff, some sodomy, whole bunch of stuff. And the thing is, it wasn't just a one-time thing.
Yeah. At one point, they asked him, or I forget if she asked him directly, like, what was he doing? But he pretty much was like, just imagine, like, the worst thing someone could do to you while being sexually assaulted.
And that's what he did.
And that's what happened.
And that's what it is. Like, just imagine the worst. I'm like, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck?
God damn.
So the way the dude Brian gets caught is crazy. So Drake was like, I think he's like 15.
Yeah, I think 15, 16 at the time.
He said he has a girlfriend. He's at the girlfriend's house, and Brian is just blowing up his phone. Just blowing up his phone. Ends up calling the girlfriend's house, like the landline, and tells the mom like, "Hey, is Drake there?" Or whatever. Gets on the phone with Drake, and he's trying to take Drake to Disneyland. And Drake's like, "Yo, I do not want to go there. Like, I'm not trying to go. I don't want to be with him.
I double booked. Sorry,
I'm
blah.
busy. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So this is
I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, all the assault had already been happening for a decent amount of time at this point, and he's just tired of it. So pretty much after that, what did they?
The mom.
Oh wait, yes.
Well, yeah,
the mom took him to her therapist.
Right.
So even before that, so like he hangs up, but then he starts keep calling again.
He's still calling.
So then the mom brings Drake into the kitchen and goes, "Yo, what's up?" He was like, "Oh no, ain't that like no. What's up with you and
this
Dan
guy,
or
grown
you
man.
and Brian?" He was like, "Oh no, like you know."
Who asked that?
His
girlfriend's mom.
Oh, the girlfriend's mom.
Girlfriend's mom was like, "What's up with you and Brian?" He was like, I got double booked up. I did too much. We were supposed to do something." And she was like, "No 40-year-old man is calling no teenager
like that. Blowing.
What is going on?"
Yeah.
And he just
told it all.
no. She then called his mom. Was like, "Listen, we need to take him to our family therapist or whoever. Something happened. Something's going on between these two, and it's not right." And he went to the therapist. He was like, it was hard talking about it, but then he had a conversation with his mom on the phone, and he just blew up.
Let it go.
Told everything.
Yeah.
He was like, "I don't know how I got to that point, but everything just came out."
Yeah.
All right.
And then they had. Was that at the same time where the police came over?
Yeah.
So then the police come over.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo, we're gonna need him to admit this on the phone. Like, if all this is saying, what you're saying is true, all we need is a verbal admittance to this." And then, so Drake pretty much was on the phone. He's like, "Yo, like, why have you been doing these things? Like, what is this like?" Trying to make him explain. So as soon as he started explaining, like, "Well, I did this,"
clean.
Got him
easily.
But the thing is,
what is that?
what the hell?
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
Yo.
Where we were.
We were at a very serious
topic now. All of a sudden, this watermelon pusher is over here knocking on windows at 11 o'clock at night.
Like madness.
Like the police.
That's crazy, sir. My heart started jumping a little bit. I'm like, oh shit.
Because I'm like, who could that be?
Knocking
Right there. My whole thing is a position. Like, because I know what's outside of there, and it's not the regular ground.
And I'm like,
you can't just
I was
walk
like,
up
the
to that
koi
window.
fish done evolve.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm about to say he's one of them skinwalkers. Can it come outside? No.
I know.
Where are we at? We were talking about Drake Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just talked about him, Brian Peck, admitting what he did.
Yeah. Brian admits to what he did.
Oh, he did admit to what he did.
Yeah, he had no choice. At that point.
Immediately, he admitted to everything.
Yeah, he was caught. The police ended up doing what they had to do. He goes to court and everything like that. He went to prison. He only got 6 years.
He goes to court, and a lot of people are writing him letters of
I did see
whatever
that.
you want to
a
call
lot
it.
of people were
just writing him letters here
Taryn
support.
Killam, fucking
couple guys from Boy Meets
James
World.
Marsden, the guy that played Cyclops.
Yeah.
But the issue is, I don't think
They didn't
they
know.
knew what he was charged with. I
yeah.
think they just thought it was some sort of
They didn't know. I feel like a
sexual
lot of people.
assault. They didn't know it was like underage.
Yeah.
what it
which
was.
is sad.
So a lot
Yeah.
of people have come out since and said like when they wrote that they didn't have all the information.
Yeah, a couple people did come out.
Because I mean, I feel like that's the only way you could write that letter.
Exactly. The craziest part about it to me, what was the one dude's name? Virgil? The one of the cameramen, I believe he was. His name was Virgil. He worked on the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they go back and they're telling people like, yeah, Brian Peck was sexually assaulting a child. Like, and they were like, yeah, I know. They were like, yeah, he was someone on the show. And the guy Virgil was like, a show that I worked on. They were like, yes. He's like, wait, what? And mind you, this is like present time. So throughout those years, there was no names in the documents because Drake was underage.
Right.
And nobody had ever said anything, and Drake didn't say anything. So they didn't even know that it was him. So to see those people find out that happened to Drake at that very moment, that part was like crazy to me.
Yeah.
I was like, this is really fucked up.
The craziest thing is, so like this is happening in LA. Everybody is in LA. Everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
He then goes from Nickelodeon to then working at Disney Channel on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow
Even younger children.
after he was
After all of that.
let out of prison or whatever, wherever he was, after all those years.
Did he even go? I don't think he went.
When he's supposed to get 6 years, or was that the dude Jason?
No, I thought he was supposed to get 6 years.
Yeah, I thought he did.
I didn't.
But I do know he ended up working.
I think the other guy he went to jail, but I don't think Brian went to jail because of all the
support.
support. I think he got off because I remember Drake going, "Oh, which I think should have happened was far from it."
Yeah. Oh yeah. that he did
Right.
say
I
that.
don't remember, but I don't think
I
he
think
went
it was
to jail.
18 months.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
But
right now.
I say all those things to say, or like what I kind of got from it. Like I know at first when they showed Drake and they came in and sat down, I'm like, do I really want to hear his side of the story because I know what he did.
Yeah.
So he got caught up texting like a 15-year-old girl. Apparently, and this is like they documented this, they researched this. He never had any type of physical contact with her. He was just texting her. But even so, that was nasty behavior. So he had to do like 300 hours community service, whatever it was. And then he had like another situation that happened. So at this point in time, as soon as I see Drake come on the screen, I'm like, do I really want to hear this nasty nigga's like story?
His manifesto.
Yeah.
There.
But once you get to the end of that third episode, I was sitting there like, there's no way to really excuse what he did.
But
it makes sense as to why he's no longer normal.
Correct.
Because that dude Brian Peck fucked him up. Like since from the age of 13 to what is he now? 35? He's just not the same. Like he literally crashed out like he was
37.
He was on drugs. He was
37?
alcohol. Yeah, 37 now.
drugs, drinking, trying to find different vices to cope with the abuse.
what happened? Yeah.
It's like there's no way you can't excuse that. But when you hear somebody's side of the story like that, and it's not just him, it's other people. Like they got his dad on there. You're like, damn, this dude Brian was a fucking demon. He fucked him up.
Yeah.
So I definitely hope for the best for Drake. He did his time. Like he did what he had to do after that. Mm-hmm. But that shit is just
only can hope for some
just get better.
some healing and peace, man.
That shit.
Yeah.
That third episode, bro. Oh my god, that was rough.
Yeah, and then the fourth episode, Dan Snyder started making more shows, got more power on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. It was pretty much with the Me Too movement that
A bunch of women was like,
enough of this guy.
yeah.
Dan Schneider actually did an interview with the dude Tebow. Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it, but I've seen
refuse
like
to watch
clips.
it.
I watched
why-
it.
Like nigga, you Tebow.
Why are we talking to him? Why are we talking to him? Why
whatever
are we
your
getting
name
his
is.
side? Why are we doing this?
The thing I had the most problems I had with it was that nigga Tebow was a grown ass adult on that set.
Right.
Yeah.
So how can you sit here and look at this dude after hearing all this and be on his side? Like that shit was weird to me, bro.
He was on his side.
Well,
He's interviewing him.
No,
I don't
no,
think he's on his side.
He wasn't on his side. He just gave him the platform
Why?
to speak.
Definitely don't need it.
Because
He felt like he must have felt like he owed him.
job.
It's just,
He must have felt like he owed that nigga something.
No, I don't even think so. It's just that he probably just went into, this is about to come out. Let me try and get some revenue off it. He probably just tried to bank off it.
Nasty.
Hollywood Reporter.
Nasty behavior.
Man,
Have somebody else do that shit.
it's a doggy dog world.
You were on that show. You were on said show.
Yeah, but like on the show, he was like, I'm not gonna disregard other people's interactions and other people's truths, but I can only speak for mine. Working for you wasn't an issue.
Because you're a grown man.
Kyle Massey, Kyle and Chris
Look how
Massey.
they turned out.
Well, no. Well, they turned out fine.
Who?
The Massey brothers?
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Do you know what they've done?
They
Doing this
You
right?
don't.
What
they didn't do it.
Don't know what they've done.
That's the issue.
Didn't do what?
So that's the issue that the mom was talking about. That when it came out with speculation everywhere, but the fact that nothing has come from it, nobody said anything since.
With her sons.
Yeah, they said that he was accused, but what was the final verdict? There was none.
Because the mom came out supporting Dan Snyder.
Yeah, because she was saying like he was good to my family. Like I'm not gonna bash the man, and he was fine with me and mine. But with the confrontation with I believe it was Kyle, there was like, oh, it came out that he was doing something with some teenage girl.
Photos to a 13-year-old.
But she was like, nobody has come out and said that it wasn't true. Now the fact that that all the evidence is out, but y'all want me to just go out and shit on this man, even though he was good to me and my family. And it was like,
Yes.
sure, that's fine.
That sounds like some house nigga shit. He was good to me and mine.
Master Boss was good to me. I don't.
You know what you do in
I
that
mean,
situation? You just don't say anything.
You don't have to say anything.
Yeah, you don't have
You
to
don't
say anything.
say anything because
You
you,
don't have to say
make
anything.
other people's the way that they were treated. You make it seem like it's invalid.
Yeah.
Like, well, he was good to me.
Yeah,
What?
but yeah, it's that man Dan was.
If he's doing that, then he's good to nobody.
I mean, yeah. It just sounds like he got too much power, went to his head. He was just treating people,
like shit.
child actors, like shit,
Yeah.
children.
And he was an extreme sexist. Extremely sexist. Like when he had the women splitting the salary.
Yeah, as we talked about.
Yeah,
before.
that's right.
Insane, bro.
Yeah.
Insane.
But
And then like you're getting like all like the old videos from like when he was walking around on set and seeing like the child actors visibly uncomfortable with his presence.
yep.
Like it was one video I saw where Ariana Grande was laying on the ground next to the girl Jane. I forget her real name, but in the show her name was Jane.
Fine. Yeah.
And like he's coming through with the camera, and like you see her like tapping Ariana Grande, like get up, he's coming, like camera's coming.
Yeah.
So then you immediately she sit up, like cover herself with her hair, like crossing her legs, and like put the skirt down. Like you could just visibly see both of them being
Somebody's
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
You
God
weirdo,
damn,
dog.
bro.
Yeah.
And then him and Ariana having Ariana Grande in that web series, trying to squeeze
Squeeze a
juice
potato.
out of a potato.
Potato.
That was disturbing.
Laying head down on the
Then, like,
bottom
in
of a
the water
bed, like I'm
squirting.
thirsty. Like how? Nothing
Yeah.
about that seems entertaining.
You will burn in hell, Dan. You will burn in hell.
Yeah, but I believe I may be mistaken, but I think that Nickelodeon paid him and then kicked him out.
Yeah, they gave him
$7 million.
$7 million.
They gave him $7 million to fuck off
For
forever.
his contributions, which is not a lot, $7 million.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not a lot compared to
But
what he's done, but they gave him that money and said, "Please don't,
And he
do
took
not
it
come,
and said, oh,
Do not come back.
do not come."
Ever.
ever.
So,
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not for Dirty Dan.
speaking of
there's been not a lot of
Cameras.
cameras and nasty documents.
so yeah, speaking of cameras and nastiness, Freaknik.
Yeah,
If you watch that,
Oh yeah, damn.
got more to talk about.
yeah. I didn't finish it.
You didn't finish it?
I ain't gonna say I got bored with it, but I did. But also, I was watching when I was at work too.
I was
Listen,
gonna
it was
say,
good to a point, but then like it did trail off and get like kind of boring.
They started talking about So Def, talking about Dungeon Family, talking about how they were
Oh
spreading
wow!
like Outcast, like they were putting. I mean, it's
Putting
like
their
it's
mixtapes out
interesting.
there. I'm
Like,
like,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
but that's not really.
cool, like I guess.
That's not what
What I was watching.
we're here for.
Freaknik.
I saw some people talking about, this documentary is disgusting and I'm like, I didn't see any of that in the parts that I
I didn't
watched.
think it was, but I mean, it did toward the end. They were talking about the end of Freaknik and how there was
How
like
it transitioned
people
kind
were
of.
like just getting raped. Unfortunately, like that's what
Well,
it turned
that's
to.
where
It turned to like old niggas coming down or coming around and just abusing women.
Just groping women.
Yeah,
Because unfortunately, and one thing I did learn from the documentary is that it started off as like a college event,
right.
Yes.
like a college picnic, Then it evolved to like people from other places and schools coming to visit, and then like
Jalen Rose was talking about how he went down there.
Yeah, he went down there, and then I hate to say this, I do, but the event didn't get nasty or turn bad until
Luke.
No,
it was fine when he was there.
When the hood bugs come through,
it's not even hood bugs. It's just you're too old to be. You shouldn't be 30
creeps,
and 40.
Like older people, like men and women, but especially men.
Yeah,
like
the men are the problem in this situation.
The men are the problem. Like creepy old 35, 40-year-old niggas coming down to Freaknik to like basically get their jollies off.
Yeah.
Really, because like
it turned into
these
something
creepy
real
ass
nasty.
old dudes just like doing shit. Like you still see it to this day at like fucking like spring breaks and stuff. You'll just see that old guy like just there, like that old guy. Like what are you doing?
Why are you on spring break, bro?
Yeah,
you old guy.
We got 20-year-olds here, and you could be their dad. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, what are you thinking about? Like what? It's just loser behavior, just loser shit. And it just I
pulling
hate when shit like that
pulling
happens,
girls'
man.
skirts up, pulling them down, like taking off. Like it started out with more like, or what they painted the picture as is more just like female expression. Like if they want to shake their ass, they're free to shake ass.
Go ahead, shake ass.
Yeah, so you gotta respect that.
It turned into like, oh wow, look at shit. Like, shake that.
Yeah, give me that ass. Like whoa, that's not what we're here for.
Fucking hyenas.
Foaming out the mouth, bro.
Literally,
it's not like
they have did you watch it, Mike? Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's the one girl that literally documents like what happened to her. How it was like a group of guys. She was going to get like I think getting her wallet back or getting her purse back, and they literally like just rip off almost all of her clothes. Like everything's hanging on by shreds. It's just like a group of guys just ripping off her clothes. And she said they only stopped when someone said police, and they just like backed up. But otherwise,
they would have just kept.
Who knows what
it was going to look like one of those videos in India. That's the direction it was going.
Somebody said India has the worst PR right now. It's looking. Have y'all seen those videos?
Nah.
Lucky.
Yeah. But that's what it was. Sounded like it was going to be looking like, which is just like, ugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, Freaknik definitely had to end in the direction it was going.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It's not worse than creepy dudes.
Yeah, you got like
they ruin everything all the time.
I know people be mad at like the whole sexist argument and stuff like that, men versus women, but nah, it's true. Men ruin a lot of things.
Yes,
true.
I saw this video. I don't know if y'all saw that TikTok. The girl was like, "What is scary about the dark other than men?" When you're at like, what's scary at night?
Animals.
She was like, nighttime. Like if you go outside at night, what's scary other than men? Like if you take men
out of the equation
and you just go outside at night, what's there to be afraid of?
El Chupacabra.
Animals.
I'd say animals. That's it.
And even then, if you're in the city, I highly doubt you're gonna be like, oh my god, a deer, like
a fox.
Yeah, like. So I was like, damn, it's true, dog.
Yeah,
it's true. And then everybody's like, yeah, even other men are scared of other men. That's the only thing I'm looking over the shoulder for. Mm-hmm. You go to the ATM at night, you ain't scared of there's gonna be a raccoon in that bitch. They got mirrors on there for a reason. Mm-hmm. Look over your shoulder for niggas. I ain't never been like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Is this little old lady about to rob me? Like
I've crossed the street because a pack of niggas. I was walking down the street and didn't look quite invited.
What?
A pack of niggas.
All right, Bruce.
Jenna?
Mel. I'm sorry, Mel. Mel Gibson.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
I seen a pack of niggas. I seen a pack of monkeys coming.
I mean, they were trying.
I seen a pride of nigglets.
They were trying to make it like it was it turned into like a race thing, but it really, I feel like it wasn't, because
nasty thing, right?
It was more of like a nasty
Well,
thing. I mean, I know with the Olympics and all that, and them rerouting it and doing all that, like
the reason why I push back on that is just like they get buck wild at Daytona Beach and fucking Miami and all them shits all the time.
I'd say Daytona. Sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying wherever you want to go.
But if the city pushed back, I'm sure that it's better for the city to have that, because what else is going on in Daytona?
Yeah, what else is going on?
What else is going on in Atlanta? You can't say that.
Back then, yeah. What else is going on in Atlanta back then?
It's still a city.
Atlanta.
Daytona is nothing.
They still had all those HBCUs right in the same spot.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine without Freaknik.
I think we're thinking in the context of now.
I'm thinking of the context of a big city versus Daytona, which is only for spring break.
And the 500.
I think
You got a day and then a week over the whole calendar
I'm
year.
trying to think of what was going on back then in Atlanta in the 90s.
That's like saying what's going on in Philly. Like, it's just a city. It can
it's just a
survive on
city.
its own. It doesn't need
It's a mecca.
Freaknik if it's going to be more negative than positive.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
It is what it is, unfortunately. But, yeah.
Something tells me. Something tells me that
Go
if this
ahead.
event was, of a different complexion,
Nah, we are. Nah.
it would have been much more tolerated.
No, we saw how Woodstock went. And that was worse.
Woodstock was one concert,
Woodstock was worse
It
than
was a while, though.
and it still happened.
But it didn't then after for a while, right?
Yeah, Woodstock ain't a thing no more.
It's not.
No, they did one.
They tried. I think it went to
They
what
did
maybe
another
like
one in the 90s.
yeah, with the DMX when DMX.
Early
yeah,
90s, they did another one.
Yeah, but
Classic.
it definitely came to a screeching end because people out there getting drugged up, people out there getting raped, unfortunately. So Woodstock was very disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
so men ruin everything.
Yes,
Nigga, no, it just be weird dudes, bro.
weird niggas, man.
Weird niggas ruin a lot of
Weird
shit.
niggas.
Speaking of weird niggas.
That's usually who Drake.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That's what you gonna say?
Sure.
Was that what you were saying?
No,
Because he's a weird nigga.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to say anything.
he is a strange
That's a
nigga.
strange.
I was going to say anything.
Strange.
All I have to
man.
say is, when you leave up out of here, keep your head held high, your back straight. Shut up, bitch. Rap.
He said that. What was it?
You didn't see it.
No. What?
What? But he usually does something. I went to the time out.
No.
I went to the
What?
concert.
I don't care.
I went to the concert, and he does something like that every show.
That shit was whack.
But it only showed us a minute. If he showed the whole concert, and the one girl said that he said something, so I can only go off. She said she.
I don't care.
Yeah. If we're just gonna go off the whole concert based off a 90-second clip, then hey,
Nah, I'm sure that wasn't the whole concert. I'm not saying that.
I'm saying maybe he said something, but it just wasn't recorded.
She was like, yeah, he was talking his shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The source was warm.
I think she was actually Hispanic, and she had some knockers on her.
What are you talking to her for? Let me see if I can find this shit.
So if you guys don't know, you've been living under a rock. Future just released an album, and Future and Metro Boomin, excuse me. Future and Metro Boomin released an album called "We Don't Trust You."
First, before we go into the Kendrick thing, what did you think of the album?
I like it.
I didn't listen to the whole thing.
I
haven't listened to it yet.
Did you listen to any of it?
I listened to it twice.
Oh,
heard the whole
okay.
thing.
You weren't moved?
I don't get the big hype behind Future. I really don't.
You don't like that type of music.
No, I'm fine with the type of music. It's just him. I
don't like that type of music.
The production's good, the beats and stuff, but I don't like
Kieran,
him.
you don't like that type of music.
Some of them.
I think you just don't
him.
like Future.
You don't like that type of music?
I just don't.
No,
like
it's
Future.
fair if he doesn't like Future.
I just don't like
get it.
Future. I like the type of music.
Who are the other artists like Future that you like?
I don't know.
You don't like that type of music.
Name some artists.
There's nobody that really does what Future does. Like as far as that sound.
It's close. Do you like Young Thug?
No,
Do you like Gunna?
Do you like Gunna?
I don't listen to him.
You like 21 Savage?
He's okay. Yeah, 21's good.
Okay.
He's fine.
That's the furthest away from Future we've gone far. He said okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just don't like. Okay, you
Did
just
you
don't
like
like
Rich
that.
Homie Quan when he was doing his thing? Do you remember Rich Homie Quan?
Rich Homie Thugger.
I remember Rich.
Yeah, we're getting
Homie
further.
Did you like him?
Just okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
You
All right,
don't
yeah,
like
just
that
don't
kind
like
of
it.
music.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
I mean, that's fine though.
You don't like.
Sure.
I'm
melodic
not saying
rap.
that there's
Sure.
nothing wrong
Oh, no,
with it.
but I'm just saying
But I'm
like
just
it.
saying, I'm letting
Yeah.
that's where that comes from.
Like, do you like Nav?
I have no clue that is.
Damn.
Thank God. Thank God.
What do you mean?
That was he showed some composure.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Mr. Lawrence is hilarious.
How am I supposed to have composure to that?
Because he wanted to be so respectful of the process.
Thank you.
Even though he doesn't have to be. This is his home.
All you had to do was text me,
But
my
he
guy.
definitely was like,
You could have walked up and said, "Nigga, did you?"
like, hey, yo, cut. Just smack the mic. You got my yogurt. He really wanted to know who got that yogurt.
Which one?
Oh,
Yeah.
can I?
Yes.
Can I see that? Because that's gonna be the pod art.
Stop it. No.
Did you eat my yogurt?
Keep that on the table. I want.
We need a picture of that for the artwork. Oh, man.
Did you go for my yogurt?
I'm like, what?
I was supposed to, like, just ignore that, bro. That was crazy.
A lot
Sorry.
of disturbances this
Sorry.
episode.
What's going on?
But yeah,
A lot of
Future's album. I thought
Yeah,
it was,
you just don't like Future, but
yeah, I thought it was cool. A couple of songs I was like, but there was a lot of songs, so I was like,
yeah, it was like 18 songs,
yeah, it's like,
that.
damn, this is a lot.
Yeah, it was a decent amount of songs. A lot of Future by himself too. That was cool.
Still got our forced Travis Scott feature. It was cool. It was
He must
fine.
have some government secrets or something, bro. It's fine.
I mean, Metro likes him, obviously.
He does.
Oh, yeah. Do you like Travis Scott?
So
I respect that.
Listening to the album, it's an easy listen, but like all the songs just sounded the same.
You know, I feel that same way.
About what?
Eric Bellinger, what
Justin
you gonna say?
He doesn't know.
You gonna say Usher?
Eric Bellinger.
I didn't listen to that.
No, we don't have to talk about that. That's a waste of our time.
Cook for me.
I'm about to say, no.
Elsie, there's nothing to cook because he don't listen, so he can't say nothing
for
sounds the
me.
I will
same.
cook for him.
Cook for me.
Eric Bellinger put out that Rebirth 3. Bro, there's like maybe
That
like
shit was Afterbirth.
That is all we need to say.
and I like Eric Bellinger, but listening to that, I literally had to take some of the lyrics that he said. I forget what song it was. I had to text it to Keenan like, I don't know if you listened to this yet, but don't.
But don't look at him because 2 of the 3 are good.
Yeah.
So
but the second one, oh man.
Second one was
Listen to Rebirth 2. Woo!
Rebirth 2 and Rebirth 1 was fire.
see,
Now
so I was just
the
vouching for-
third one, I ain't listened to it yet. So
So the first,
But the second one's so good.
the
You're like,
first 2 are good. First 2 are
drop-off
good.
is crazy though. And also,
He
I was talking about this with one of my friends. Eric Bellinger's album art is terrible.
Oh yeah, he at this point he's just putting a picture in the computer, going to AI and just say make this look good.
Yeah, like he was literally like me wearing white in the rain. Like it just looked stupid.
It looked like it was under a waterfall.
me wearing white
very
in
dumb.
the rain.
But we digress.
Now the only thing about Eric Bellinger is he literally puts out music like every 2 weeks. He
does.
oversaturates himself to where
And that's why it sounds the same. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
He's like. So imagine if Chris Brown like just sucked.
Okay.
Imagine if Chris Brown sucked.
Okay.
But like I said, I like Eric Bellinger. But imagine.
But it doesn't make sense.
But like that's the difference. It's a huge difference between Eric Bellinger and Chris Brown.
Fair.
2 different levels. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like because we already know like Chris Brown drops 20 songs per album.
But they be good, though.
Just think
They be good. Most of them be good.
Did you listen to his last one?
Yeah. Yes. The 11:11 John. The song with Future. Do you like that one?
I couldn't make it through the album. I haven't finished it yet.
I thought he was talking about Breezy.
Oh no, Breezy. Oh, that shit was phenomenal. Breezy was phenomenal. Had to go see that shit in concert. But
Thank you, Keenan.
Had to go see it.
had to go see it in concert.
I gotta go see this.
I was obliged.
Had to go see that. But that's if Chris Brown was dropping those 22 song albums, but in between them albums, he's putting out like 3-4 more projects.
like bad ones though.
Exactly. And then so it's just like he's just doing too much. Like my man,
Imagine if Chris Brown sucked.
just go do something else.
If that's your opinion as a fan, then hey.
Do something else.
I have to be
I
real,
get
bro.
it.
Like
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, right?
Yeah.
Go act or
Because
something.
like I said, I like his music, but a lot of times it's like, bro,
I like
really?
his music, but most of the time it's ass.
It's like he be trying to find new ways to say the same stuff,
Kinda, yeah.
but it's like you didn't have to. But Back to Future though.
Yeah,
Back to
speaking about being honest, Back to the Future, I guess we could talk about the Kendrick feature. Mm-hmm. What?
That's your favorite part?
Kendrick was the best part of the album.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
I mean, he's the best part of
Kendrick was the best part of the album. Outside of that album, outside of Kendrick.
He's the best
Okay.
part of most albums.
So good though.
All right. So yeah. So Future and Metro Boomin put out an album. You've heard people, our reviews or what people thought about the album as a whole. Mm-hmm. But the track that's got a lot of people buzzing is a song called "Like That." With one Future featuring one Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. Yeah, and he had some things to say on his verse about two other prominent rappers of waffly origin.
My brothers.
Yes, his brothers. J. Cole and Drake. So he said a couple little like barbs,
some jabs,
some barbs their way. And it has thrown the
group chat in dismay.
Group chat,
internet,
hip-hop
world,
definitely
hip-hop world in display.
Definitely split our group chat right now.
I love every.
I hate it every
time.
Of
It fuels me.
Because it was multiple group chats that was just
bling, bling,
but it was all the same people though.
I'm talking about I was in different group chats, two different groups.
We were talking on the group chat and in Twitter, so like it.
So yeah, you're not bringing the tweets to the
Exactly.
iMessage. You just gotta
keep it segregated.
You gotta stitch it together in your mind.
God, every time anything that has to do with Drake, it's a big thing.
I just gotta draw the line in the sand.
I know what side I'm on.
I'm on one side, and then
it'll never not be clear.
Then it's the wrong side.
Yeah,
and then especially when my boy gets involved. When it's my boy,
your boy Kanye,
Kendrick,
J. Cole.
I've let Kanye go. He's been
he's not your guy anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even think he'd be able to fathom the thought if he got dissed right now.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's. He sees.
They sent you. You're an operative of Adidas.
What's going on? Like, whoa, what?
It would just be one long ass tweet. He would maximize them
He
characters.
sees too many disses that he might miss the obvious one. It's like, I don't know if you ever watched the show King of the Hill. Like the main neighbor, Dale Gribble. He's a conspiracy theorist dude.
Yeah.
So he thinks like JFK invented water before he got murdered. And
Excuse me?
Yeah, like he's shit like that. Like the aliens fucking
Right.
are Bill Clinton's an alien.
Yeah.
But like his wife has been cheating on him
It's like right in front of us.
for the past 15 years.
15 years. And has had a baby that he's raising that looks just like the nigga that's been cheating. Like,
Who happens to be Native American and not white.
the motherfucking she told him I'll never forget the lie that she told her husband when the baby came out dark is that she had a half Jamaican grandmother. And that's why the baby looked at, and he just believes
He
it.
rocked with it.
He just rocked with it. So he's like Dale Gribble. His mind is so boggled down and warped into like fictional shit or perceived shit that he can't see the shit right in front of him. So that's why Kanye could never be involved. He's too gone.
Yeah.
He's too busy beefing with Adidas and Kai Cenat to be focused.
Bro, that shit was...
Like, he said, you mean to tell me I've been feeling this way for no reason? Yes. Fuck you. What?
Say that.
Wait, you see when Kai bought the pants from him and they didn't fit?
That's what I'm talking about.
Did you see the pants though?
No.
The guy tried to put them on.
Shit just dropped. And they were like, yo, this shit's fit Phantom.
Like, what am I supposed to do with these pants?
And then Phantom put them on. He was like, these shit's better not fit. Yo.
Did they fit?
They fit.
These shit was big as hell.
He did a jump test. He was like, hold on, I gotta do a jump test. Damn. But then they fell. It was like,
That nigga a 2X.
yeah.
He's like 5'5".
Exactly.
Literally.
Yeah, that's crazy.
140 pounds.
That is
If
shit
that.
ever.
ridiculous.
If
Like,
that.
what am I supposed to do with these?
And he's upset. He's like, yo, this is me.
He was like, nah,
Talking about my
nigga.
clothes,
You sent me the wrong size clothes.
He was like, no, I just told you what size to send me, and you sent me a 2X.
So you mean to tell me you haven't been dissing me, and I'm just overreacting, and I feel this way for no reason?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck you. That's how that went. You were op. You were sent. Like nigga.
He's so funny,
I
bro.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Right,
But anyway,
back to
mental
the
illness
back
is
to the
hilarious.
Back to the diss.
But yeah, so he sent a couple barbs out there. And yeah, the whole world is in a tizzy. You know, people are on one side, people are on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a tale as old as time.
Mm-hmm. What's the tale?
The tale is, hey man, people gonna like Drake. People gonna like, they're gonna say that this isn't bad or this isn't nothing, no big deal, or he shouldn't respond or whatever, or it doesn't matter if he responds or not. This is just certain things that I see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that as a Drake fan.
I mean, of course, you happen to be one of the good ones.
Does anybody know the actual origin of the beef?
Drake and Kendrick?
I don't know if
I don't know if there's really a bad blood. I think it's just like I think I'm the best.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
well, Kendrick, I mean, people have started to line it up. He's been dissing this nigga for a minute.
He's been
You know what I'm
dissing
saying?
everybody.
Yeah. But it was like certain stuff that was like, oh, he's definitely talking about him. But I guess it really was the control verse thing.
No.
Is that what it was?
From long time ago's days.
That was
Yeah.
2013,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
They said Big Sean can't catch a break, bro.
He can. He released a single with a video. The video was shot in the summer. And somehow he releases that, and then guess what? Kendrick featured with a Drake diss. J. Cole diss.
Same thing. And then today, as we record this, it was his birthday.
Happy birthday, Big Sean.
Happy birthday, Big Sean. Psych. Diddy's house gets raided.
Yeah, bro.
Nobody cares about
Nobody
your
gives
birthday.
a fuck about your birthday, nigga. Oh man.
Damn shame.
So far, the one consensus I've seen on the internet is that J. Cole is too much like of a fan of like, the rap game, that he's not going to respond in a way that people want him to.
J. Cole or Drake?
J. Cole.
I think J. Cole is going to be the main one to come out swinging heavy.
I think J. Cole could give him some real problems.
I think, yeah.
J. Cole, yeah, he's the only one that can
'Cause I don't
lyrically try to compete with Kendrick. Drake is just...
I
think no, Drake can rap on that level
if he wants.
If he
I
wants.
think he can if he wants to.
but Drake is like,
He's going to do what he did with Back to Back and try to make it, a song that can be playing on the radio.
you know what it is? It's like, it's like when people like, it's like when people were saying LeBron wasn't a killer. Remember that? Like Kendrick is a killer. Drake is in in that era. It's like, yo, he's really good, but I don't think that nigga really knows how to like bury a team. He's not a killer.
He buried me though.
Yeah.
But he buried
Yeah.
Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron buried the Bobcats.
Yes, he buried
Dang.
Kwame Brown.
Who did Kendrick bury?
He beat a Mecca Okafor.
Who did Kendrick bury?
Yeah.
He'll kill anyone. We know
The
we know
game.
for a fact that he's a killer.
The game.
But who did
He
he
had to
bury?
any. Well, I mean, he did everybody in that control verse.
You got to step up
But
to get
who did he
buried.
bury?
Did
Like
anybody-
one on one.
Did anybody respond
gotta-
to that
But
control
I said,
verse?
did anybody even try him? Nobody
Hey.
tries him.
Oh, Meek Deal. He said his gat go boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
It said go cat, 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 cat.
All right, Mecca Okafor.
That's what he said.
I mean, he didn't respond to that.
Nobody responds. Everybody's scared.
Oh, Meek responded, and then it was just forgotten.
Exactly. It just went.
It was disrespected. It's like,
onto deaf
it's
ears.
just Meek.
Huh? Get the fuck
Like,
out of here. Go.
shut up. Yeah, I think a lot of people are afraid of that, but I think the main person who's not is J. Cole.
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
He should not be.
But I don't think he's going to.
Should
I
be.
think he is though.
Who's had better lyrics, better bars recently? J. Cole or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Where?
Recently?
Yep.
Where? Because it's not that verse.
Stop it. You can see in that yelp.
Stop. All right, so-
You can see it in that
No,
yelp
no,
that,
no,
that he was like,
And I'm a Kendrick stan.
I know you was.
That can't be true because
so-
Kendrick hasn't put out
Nah,
anything
he
since
hasn't
his
rapped.
Exactly.
He has a rap, but that's just by default.
yeah, it's like you can just see it.
Yep. It's just because that's how I know. Yep, because it's just by default. That's the only reason.
That's the only thing I can go off
I'm
of.
just saying, but I'm saying that I know what the abilities are, and
I need to see him.
I seen it.
I need- I need to-
I've been
I need
seeing
to be
it
reminded.
I don't need to be reminded.
I
I've been
do.
seeing it for the past 15.
He just reminded you.
For the past 10
He
years.
Because that verse wasn't. I said it before. That verse wasn't better than J. Cole's first person shooter verse.
No,
It was not.
No.
it wasn't.
No.
But that wasn't the point though.
That was just a
I
little,
need to be reminded.
That was a little. Nah, I don't need to be reminded.
That wasn't the point. I think that was like a spark. That was like, yo,
I said it was-
I'm back outside.
I said that better be a jab.
yeah, what? It had to be.
Come on, we
There-
know
I
it's
know
just a
Kendrick.
like
that. That was definitely.
I've been seeing this for 10 years. I've been
Have
seeing.
you heard the part 5?
I heard it all.
So I don't
That
need
was
to be reminded.
2022. What's
Yeah, nigga, it's 2020. It's fresh 2024.
It is almost April.
Fresh.
Fresh.
Still in
The
first
quarter's almost over.
It's over.
So still fresh.
Quarter is literally-
It's not even my birthday yet.
Okay.
Okay.
When's your birthday?
Nigga, do you know
April
what a quarter is? The quarter is over in
April
3
11th.
days.
By the time this comes out, it's pretty much gonna be over. And I just need to hear it. I need to be reminded. I hope, but I really hope someone responds so I can be
Yeah, but I said
reminded.
somebody has to respond.
Someone has to
I
respond.
would rather. I would just want some heat right off the bat.
And somebody has to respond.
It wouldn't surprise me if we don't hear from Kendrick for another 3 years
No,
After that,
Yes.
I don't think that's happening.
No.
if he does that, then
I wouldn't respect that. But do I think that's what's gonna happen? No.
Yeah,
Do I
I'm
think
not-
he's going into Andre 3000 mode where it's just like I'll rap when I
So
want
you
to?
think he's going to come with his own project, or he's going to keep hopping on features?
he better.
I think it'll be a
He
combination.
better do both.
I wouldn't mind him just keep on hopping on features.
But he don't do that. This is the first Kendrick feature in how long?
He does do that. Well, he did do that. Remember, he was on everything before. I think it was on Bad Blood and Fucking Problems in the same year.
He was on Imagine
Did you just tell me
Dragons
something?
features.
2012.
I'm telling you, nigga, what did I just say? I said he's done it before.
Yeah, fucking last millennia.
He ain't had no features last year.
Nah.
No, he dropped his album in 2022, and we ain't heard from him since.
But he was on a worldwide tour. That nigga was in France like
Except for
3
that shit
times.
with Baby Keem, right?
I'm about to say, I
yeah.
definitely remember him doing something like
That's
that.
With Baby Keem.
Oh yeah, well that
But
wasn't
that's
an album.
like, yeah, that's
that
just
don't
like
count 'cause that's his artist.
fun.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I don't know if that.
But I think this could be like a welcome. Like, all right, he's about to do something. Like, because usually when Kendrick like,
better.
you know, what I'm saying like usually we get album Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen this type of Kendrick where he's like, all right, he might be having fun with this shit. So I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. I would love to see it. But again, like Lamont said, somebody has to respond.
Yeah.
And if nobody responds, then it could just be like,
Nobody
we're
has
pussy.
to respond.
Nobody has to respond. He
has
could just.
Here we go. Here we
think
go.
niggas should
Here
respond.
we go.
He could just do it back to back
Here we
and just
go.
say,
What do you mean?
If he does a guess what?
Yeah. Yeah. That would
Back
be-
to back.
Yes.
He did a
Back to back.
No, not back to back. Oh yeah, it was back
Yes,
to back.
back
He put
to
out
back.
Charged Up first. Remember?
Nigga, the song
put
is
out
called
Charged-
Back to Back. It's
He
two
put-
good songs in a row with
He
nothing
put out
else.
Charged Up first, and then Back to Back came out within the same breath, and everybody was like, "Oh shit!"
he's like, if you don't want to respond,
Came out
guess
4
what?
days later.
I'll respond for
Guess
you.
what?
It came out 4 days later.
Now that was an absolute. I don't even want to say that was a chess move. Drake was just playing against a nigga that was not in his
Yeah,
bracket.
he's playing chess with a nigga that plays motherfucking pickup sticks. We're playing with a different animal.
Playing chess with niggas playing shoots and ladders.
I suggest you do not do that. It's like a nigga that's used to beating up fourth graders, and they say I can use the same windmill
tactics.
punches against a nigga that actually boxes. I don't think you want to do that, sir. You're gonna come out very lumpy.
Correct.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
Yeah, putting out
Drake, I know you listen. Do not do that. Don't do it.
I don't
Meet
think
me.
he's gonna do that.
Meet. Don't do it.
He knows that though. He knows that.
I hope so.
He knows.
I know
There's
he knows.
no way he doesn't know that.
I know he knows.
Drake is a lot of things, but that nigga is not dumb. I would never
That's
say
why
he's
he's
dumb.
announcing tours with Lil Wayne and shit, because he got nothing else to do. He's like, listen to do something else. I don't want to rap. Please remember, I'm with this guy. I'm cool. Remember, I'm cool with him. Remember this. Remember, I'm cool with this guy.
Let him go.
Remember,
Lies are
do you remember that? Please don't remember this.
Please.
Me and Wayne are friends.
Cause it ain't Rick Ross no more.
Remember, please.
It ain't Nav no more. It ain't The Weeknd no more.
That whole thing when I was getting jabbed up for a hover, don't worry about that. Me and Wayne.
I think that was 2 jabs. I'm not gonna call it jabs.
Me and
though.
Wayne, please help.
What the verse?
Yeah.
Said only 2 jabs.
2 jabs.
What the K9?
K9,
and-
Pet Cemetery, and whatever you said before. Big 3, Big Me. If anyone else said that, it would be like, to be honest.
It's just Big Me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To be honest, like
because
that
it's
right
like,
there.
who the fuck are you?
It hits because you believe
But also it wouldn't hit because J. Cole literally named that, which was kind of crazy. He named Kendrick in that song.
Because he respects him.
He does, but
Nigga, you should have said me
You're
first.
saying it in a Drake song too. Like Drake was probably like,
And then J. Cole's like, nigga,
do you want us to get murdered? Just let me rock.
it's like next Friday. I got him here, you don't.
The rumor is that Kendrick was supposed to be on First Person Shooter.
What?
Who said that? This
Who said
this is
Where are you
TikTok.
getting this from?
It's a rumor.
Kendrick left them niggas on red.
It's a rumor.
He said, I'd rather be doing push-ups in the park.
But the rumor story goes, Drake wouldn't send his verse first, so Kendrick never did it.
That is funny as hell.
Drake, that's stupid because it don't matter. No, even if he said this verse,
no, this is my song, motherfucker.
because it doesn't matter.
No, that's not doing that.
This is why I'm saying.
No,
Listen,
it does
listen,
not. That's like playing shot for shot with Steph Curry, and Steph's like, nah, you shoot it from where you want to shoot from. Nigga, no, you let me see where you about to shoot this bitch from, so I need to know what I'm about to do.
So this is the problem. That's Steph Curry, and the other nigga shooting is like DeMar DeRozan. He cool, but it's like, it don't matter where that nigga shoot from. You can't shoot with him. Don't matter. It don't matter if he sent his verse. Your brain can't do it. It can't.
I don't know
It
why.
can, though. I don't know why.
It cannot.
I don't know why you have this vision of
It cannot. It cannot. I can't remember the last time I was like, oh my God, Drake, you blew me away. The most I've ever been is like, damn, Drake, finally, you solidly kind of impressed me. Is when he did the extra little pack off his album. Thank God for that. I remembered he could rap a little bit and not just sing toony rhyme.
Fine. When's the last time Kendrick blew you away?
Every time he has it been
That
a week?
blew you away, Mike. Honestly,
Has it been a week yet?
That blew you away.
That blew you away.
Blew me
That
out the
blew you
goddamn
away.
war.
Was it the element of surprise?
Element of surprise, the jabs that he took, the wordplay, the intricacies of the wordplay, the triple entendres in it. I watched the whole analysis of the verse, my friend.
Triple on time. You talking about the one about 9/11?
No, it wasn't. No, yeah. No, nigga.
No, 9/11 bar that shit.
Oh, you didn't see that?
But it was an attack.
You didn't see that? K's the 11th letter of the alphabet.
No, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God! All right, niggas are sick.
But yeah,
Like, so.
But no, me being a Drake stan, I'm Drake stan, Kendrick stan. I'm completely on Kendrick's
got
side.
him.
Yeah, you gonna chop? He said we're gonna chop that part
Say that one more time for
into the microphone.
into your
Me
personal
being a
camera.
Kendrick stan, I'm on that side. But I will never sit here and say that Drake can't rap.
I'm not
I
going
will
to say
never
he
sit
can't
here and
rap.
say-
He can't rap with him.
He can because this is the top three. He has to.
It's a top
can.
three. Like, there's a top three is Giannis, LeBron is that. One of them niggas you want in the 3-point contest.
So here's the thing.
And the other two niggas,
maybe
you
we're not
don't
shooting
wanna do
threes.
it.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Maybe
why
we're just
you get
winning.
compared to shooting threes instead of playing basketball?
They were just playing about.
maybe we're just winning the game.
Here's the thing. Drake and Kendrick have been on a song together, and it wasn't one just clearly past the other.
No, girl. I know you want that dick.
Yeah. What's the other song? Go fucking.
Poetic justice.
Well, I know you
Poetic
like when
Justice.
this beat is on.
Poetic Justice.
No, yeah, no,
And that song, there was
that
no-
song, it was-
That's regular
no-
tracks. It's like.
But fucking problem, Kendrick killed him. Girl, I'm Kendrick Lamar, aka he's just like God. Yeah,
That was the best verse of the song.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Well, I don't even remember Drake's verse from that.
well, I know you love it when this beat is on.
Oh, okay.
But
okay,
he
okay.
did come in sliding though. Mm-hmm. He did come in
He
sliding.
did
No, he
what was
did.
supposed to be done on that song.
He did what he was supposed to do, but obviously Drake sent his verse first. Kendrick was like, cooked.
Sure.
He's like,
That seems like what happened.
Got him
that
on
song.
fucking problems.
Yeah.
Whoa.
you said you're not gonna smoke me on my.
Exactly. A song that's neither.
How
Yeah,
dare a
neither of their
superior
songs.
rapper rap better than me?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I feel like Drake has that type of ego, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
He got that ego.
It's when you know.
You know who had the best verse? 2 Chainz.
On fucking problem.
I'm just playing. I don't really.
But also, this whole main thing isn't even really Kendrick and Drake. It's really Future and
Yeah.
Metro.
and
Gathering
Metro
up
and
all these niggas who don't fuck with Drake.
I respect it.
Funny as hell.
You say, you know how?
Yeah, I
Funny
forgot,
as
I
hell.
forgot
You know how much
about
we hate
that
this
whole part
nigga?
because I honestly
Yeah.
don't care.
Apparently, the biggest beef though is between Metro and Drake. Like Metro hasn't
hate-
liked him at all.
Let's hate this nigga together.
Yeah, and then
mean, I could
they
see
said that the whole Future and Drake thing is because of that girl.
Yeah.
Man,
Girl,
versus
Amber
like,
Trap.
if it's over a girl, which
That sounds-
probably it is.
It's 100,000,000% over.
That sounds
Yeah, it
accurate for
definitely
those two.
For these two niggas who
individuals.
can't get over anything.
Still bringing up Russell Wilson and Ciara, and when
Like-
she has had like 4 kids by the man.
happy. He's very happy, bro.
Like, bro,
you gotta stop.
Yeah, I
gotta
wish
stop,
he would
brother.
stop.
is Future
You
a
gotta
loser too?
Huh?
Is Future a loser too?
Yeah, he's the loser that's rich.
Fair enough.
Listen.
I had to make sure we were talking
These
about
are
the same
two
language.
sides of the same coin. That's why these niggas beef with each other. Like fucking
Same
the light
person.
and dark side of the force. It's two fucking dork gas Jedi niggas. It's like it's just one nigga is a druggy lean addict nigga, and
A
he
fake
looks
druggy lean addict
Yeah.
nigga.
a fake druggy lean addict
He
nigga
seems cool.
that looks like what you perceive tough guys and like those type of guys to
Correct.
be. So you let that corny shit slide. It's because he dresses it up better than Drake. Drake kind of will sing about it, but I mean, Future will sing about it, but horribly. But
Yeah, ooh, I know.
you know what I'm saying? He just dress it up cool. But both them niggas are just painful, hurt niggas inside that haven't gotten over shit and they need to grow up. Niggas almost 40s.
Correct.
Both of these
Both of
niggas.
them.
Correct.
Both of these almost
I think
40-year-old
Future's older than
niggas.
Drake.
He is.
I'm more than sure he is.
No, I'm just no. He
Two
is.
old ass niggas that like you got to get over it, bro. Like
He's actually 40.
That nigga
Like,
was in Dungeon Family.
yeah,
Correct.
like rapping and
I saw the.
like he
I
wasn't
was
the,
nigga. I was documentary.
he wasn't the little nigga. Like he wasn't a 10-year-old in Dungeon
No,
Family.
he was like 23.
He was grown in Dungeon Family.
He was probably
Y'all
a
don't even know what we're
teenager,
talking about,
but
probably.
Yeah, they're like, huh? They were in jail?
Trans DF Express, you don't know nothing about that.
No. They need to get up, get out, and get something.
but yeah, it's probably over a girl, which is
He's like, nigga,
predictable.
Expected.
Yeah.
So
What can you
like,
do?
like,
yeah, but I know like they said like Rick Ross unfollowed Drake on Instagram. I mean, I don't really get too much into who followed who, but I do
Yeah.
think it's funny.
Like, why are you clocking?
Yeah, people really be
First
clocking.
of all,
People really
They said
got too much time on their hands.
Rick Ross. They said Nav too.
Not Nav.
oh no.
They said Nav.
He's
unfollowed
losing
Drake.
Canada?
Yeah, he's losing Canada.
Which is bad because Drake and Rick Ross make some good music together. Yeah.
They do.
They do.
They make some
do.
good music.
Everybody
They do.
in this all makes good music. Even Metro and Drake made good music. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But I mean,
But I think they said also Future was mad at Future was mad at Drake for doing the album with 21 because they were supposed to do
yeah, that was part of it.
I think that was part of it. So
And then something that like I had an epiphany that they was like they said Drake was mad about one, I guess Metro or Future like pillow talking that they didn't like him or something, blah blah blah. And
Yeah, I
I
heard
realized he probably has PTSD from the Pusha T beef when the pillow talk about how he had the kid came out. And say that's probably why he's so butthurt.
yeah, could be.
I think all this shit.
But I wish
It is whack.
all of this shit.
it is.
rap.
But all I want is
just more rap.
more
Just
rapping
rap.
and less yapping.
Yeah, just rap.
I got my
nigga.
head held high and my back straight.
He said that.
Shut up. I'll show you.
He fucking said
I'm
that.
putting my best foot forward.
I'm putting my best foot forward.
Bro, please. I swear to God. I don't. Come
Yeah.
on. You didn't do that. No.
I have to go to my Twitter and search cornball because I know that's one of the tweets that I made about this.
Send it to Mike because he's connected to the Bluetooth.
I mean, I can just do it right here if you want.
It's not that thing.
Yeah,
Nah,
just yeah,
send it to
please,
Mike.
please, sir, please.
Am I connected?
Yes, you are.
This is a well-established podcast.
Yeah. We got.
We can't just be putting phones.
We have the technology.
we got the facilities for that.
We got the facilities.
Check your DM. Lifelong Ravens fan.
He's still a lifelong Ravens fan.
all day.
He said Lamar
Ravens,
2025.
Ravens flock. You heard me?
Bird gang.
In the
What happened to
meantime,
that bull?
I can't.
Loud. Oh, I forgot he can't hear.
yeah, we can't. Give him that.
He can't hear.
The way I'm feeling is the same way I want you to walk out of here feeling tonight about your fucking self. Cause you know how I'm feeling? I got my fucking head up high, my back straight, I'm 10 fucking toes down in Florida or anywhere else I go, and I know that no matter what, it's not a nigga on this earth that can ever fuck with me in my life. And that's how I want you to walk out of here tonight.
Oh, Drake.
There's not a nigga that can ever fuck with me in my life.
Oh, Drake.
Correct.
Shut up.
That sounds so corny.
Nigga, you got a BBL. Shut up.
That sounds so corny, Lamont.
Oh, I didn't say it didn't.
You got,
Oh
not
my
telling you
God.
it didn't.
fake abs. Nigga, shut up.
That sounds so bad.
Ain't no way.
Nigga said that shit wearing a fucking astronaut suit. Shut up.
The futuristic
Looking
biker suit.
like he about to
Right?
be an SXX tricky.
Yeah, nigga, shut your mouth, bro.
is.
There's not a nigga who
Unlockable
ever fuck
character.
with me ever in their life.
Come on, bro. Just rap.
Oh my
Just
God,
rap.
bro.
But I don't
Shut
know.
up.
I don't even want to make fun of you like I want to make
Less
fun of
yapping,
you.
more rapping.
Just rap, bro. Please, for the
was
love of
actually
God,
Insanely.
just rap. Just rap. And J. Cole, I want you to rap. No poop bars. Just rap.
No poop bars.
don't
I
want
challenge you.
I challenge you to rap.
When's the
without
last time he had a poop?
any reference to fecal matter?
The snippet that they showed on Joe Budden podcast. The first thing he said was, "I'm back on my shit again." and I would consider that a poop bar.
No, you can't consider that.
I need to hear I'm
Why?
shitting on the competition.
Yeah, that's a
I need to
poop
hear
bar.
fart. The word fart.
I'm sure it'll be
I
there.
need to hear something.
I'm waiting. I know he's waiting to get on that.
I'm passing past these rappers like gas. I don't know something.
I'm pretty sure he said
I'm
that. before.
passing these rappers like bad gas.
Hey, it gotta be something like it can't just be I'm shitting on these people.
Think you the shit on the fart?
It gotta be something like
J.
that.
Cole coming soon.
The niggas poop like the butt cheeks. Oh God.
Poop like
I can see it coming.
But yeah.
Yeah. I just like. We don't have to get into it. It's just size is size. Listen, just please rap. Just rap. I don't care. Just rap. I don't want to hear any like soliloquies on.
Stop asking for it.
I know it's not gonna happen. But I still
It's gonna happen. You got to manifest.
as a
Yeah,
as a
manifest.
fan
It's
of
gonna happen.
the spirit
By the
of the
time
game,
this comes out,
I have to ask.
It's been
We'll have
4
it.
days. You think what? Like
I know
it was
he's-
just bad timing.
It was
By the
the
time
weekend.
this comes out, we'll have something, Q.
Long weekend.
We're manifesting.
Then we're gonna do a surprise
This is a
episode.
positivity podcast. You heard Drake.
My back's
My back is straight. My head is held high.
10 toes down.
he needs his back straight to right. So
Exactly.
You have what 3 options? They don't respond. They respond on the album, or they drop a Lucy. They would have dropped a Lucy. I feel like it would have happened already. And I don't think we're getting another album from Drake anytime soon.
thank God.
I think we are.
I
He
think-
can't stop.
Yeah, he can't stop. I'm willing to bet any amount of money that there will at least be a Drake an album announcement by the end of the year.
Drake album this summer.
He will not do anything. Like he won't just chill out this year. We're gonna at least know for sure an album's coming out by the end of the year, if one doesn't already come out.
Well, we'll wait and see.
Because he has every like 4th trimester he puts an album out.
And he's still on tour, right?
Yeah.
Like he just restarted it, right? Didn't it just start back up?
Oh yeah, it was the
It was the dates that he canceled the first time.
the
Oh, that's what it is?
with J. Cole.
With J. Cole and Wayne, right? And Dirk.
Oh, Sexy Red.
Yeah, Sexy Red is on some of
hopping
the
in,
tours.
hopping out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is between Sexy and Lil Wayne and Lil Durk now, because
Yeah.
J. Cole, I think, is done and going to do Dreamville.
Okay.
Okay.
Dreamville Fest is coming up.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be dropping an album.
J. Cole.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The whatchamacallit?
Hey.
What's it called?
NyQuil?
Lullabies.
He
I
says
hate
it.
both of y'all. I just realized what y'all said. I hate both of y'all.
He makes sleepy music.
His
The
last
fall
album.
off.
Oh, the
Well,
Okay.
fitting.
His last album was good, y'all.
What?
J. Cole's last album was good, and both of y'all have said it. So we're
Wait,
not
what's
even
the last
going to go.
album?
it was okay.
No, I'm dead serious. What was it called?
I forget the name.
The off season.
There you go. There.
Yes.
Was that the one?
Wasn't that the one with like the
The letters were weird, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Spaced out.
Okay.
That was cool.
That was cool. It was all right.
It didn't have a lot of replay value to me. Like the first time I listened to it, I was like, "Oh, this shit fire," and I really never went back to
Oh
it.
yeah, it didn't. It didn't.
Doesn't mean it's bad.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying it's bad.
But yeah.
Do y'all go back and listen to
Yes,
really?
Yep.
yes. Don't even.
Some songs. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Not every song. Like the
No,
one.
definitely
that-
not every song.
Yeah, not
no.
definitely like the last part. The last like 3 songs definitely don't have any replay value.
Yeah, and
We're all talking about-
he was about to ask us about Kendrick.
Yeah, we're all talking about Big Step.
No,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
around the big city,
Yes,
yeah.
I've listened to that album a lot.
I will say that album probably has the least replay.
I don't know
value.
about a lot.
I got a song.
Well, I'm about
and
to say,
a half,
why?
Maybe.
Huh?
Why did you listen to that album a lot?
Because I like Kendrick Lamar. Keenan, can you believe it?
You could
The
like
same
Kendrick
reason you listen to the Rebirth 3 4
And,
times.
and Justin
He hasn't-
I've
Timberlake's
never
album.
listened to it, so shut up.
And Justin Timberlake's
Damn,
album.
keep it that way because it stinks.
I'm sure it does. I agree, but
I like Kendrick.
I feel
I
like
can
none of
listen to all
these niggas
Kendrick.
that put out good albums.
I feel like that album was a good first listen. A second listen is like there's no point because you're not gonna hear anything new. You're not gonna hear anything that you didn't hear the first time.
But you,
And that for any album?
No, there's sometimes you might run something back and you might hear like a ad lib or like a
bar you miss.
a bar you might miss. I feel
Misheard.
like
feel
that
like that's
last
a-
Kendrick album was very on the nose.
Straightforward.
This is what it is.
I feel like I can't trust you because you don't like Frank Ocean's last album. So I really don't even.
What is that?
I can't trust the judgment.
And then while praising Eric Bellinger, this is the
Good night, everyone.
The duplicitousness.
Can't trust his judgment, bro.
I just want to like
you not
you
like
would think
that
Eric
album?
Bellinger's the only artist
He
I
has
listen
both
to.
those thoughts at the same time.
At the same, how are they? How
They
do
both exist in the
coexist?
same head.
It's so funny to me when y'all do this because I feel like you could say the exact same thing from the other perspective.
How?
Correct.
Because it's like somebody could say, "How I can't take anything you say serious because you don't listen or you don't like Drake's album."
I never said
because
that.
You could say that.
You
say
can
it to
say
Mike.
that about like what Mike
What Drake
said.
album?
I'm just saying it doesn't pick
Any ones that you don't like.
It depends.
You pick one. It's just like you could say it from either side, but you're like so firm and like I can't trust your opinion because you don't like the Kendrick
you
album.
can't.
Because I didn't like the Frank Ocean's album.
Because one album is
He didn't like Nikes, Lamont.
universally acclaimed.
What? Blonde was universally acclaimed?
Yes.
That had white Ferrari on it.
Yes.
What universe?
The universe that
Steven
you
universe,
don't live
nigga,
in.
all of
I
them.
live which is literally everybody else.
Same
The
shit.
universe
He had
that
Beyonce
puts
singing
Drake as the
background
number one
album,
artist
bro.
in the genre. That,
Bro,
that
like,
same universe that
Blonde-
you ignore.
Bro, he had Beyonce and Jasmine Sullivan singing background vocals on an album.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he likes, don't leave me out of water. Like I'm supposed to listen to what you got to say.
Okay, please.
Like what?
That's
You know,
I gotta.
And the thing is, if anything, I shouldn't listen to anything because you are a big fan of fucking Max B. Free to wave. So any rap conversation you have should be null and void.
Well, free the wave.
free the wave. First of all, number one.
So like
And first of all,
he was so big on fucking Max B. Like
yeah, I'm still big on Max B.
so anything that you
And
talk
Max
about
B,
rap,
Max
should
B's a
never-
legend, and
a
Max
legend,
B's,
and Michael Winfield.
Max B sings infinitely better than.
Nah, who the
I
other
don't
nigga he
wanna-
like? Who the other fucked up nigga he like?
Who, Earl Sweatshirt?
No,
No,
yeah.
Lil B,
A legend.
Lil B and Max, Lil B and Max B.
So if you want to do
Not
if
Bun
you,
B.
if you
Cardi
want,
B.
if you want to do that, Lil B is way more influential than Eric Bellinger could ever hope to be.
No, he's not.
He actually is.
Are you
No,
sure
he's
about
not.
that?
Why do you pick on- why do you pick on Eric Bellinger? Like, what's the
And the thing is,
Yeah,
I
that's
could
right.
never
It's
bring him up.
literally- it's
I
literally-
never.
There's no
never.
You know what it's like?
I never bring him up.
But you know, because you know what it's
he
like.
is way more influential.
You
than
know
him.
what it's like.
Eric
It's
Bellinger
like,
has
it's like
written
Q.
much bigger songs than
And I couldn't
That's
tell you
writing,
who that
but
is. What
that's writing.
song?
that has
What's the song?
influence.
What are the songs?
That
What are the
has-
songs? I don't know because I don't know who the fuck he does.
Unfortunately,
I don't know.
and this is coming,
I don't know him.
Hold on. This is coming from a nigga that doesn't like Lil B. I do not like him. He's ass, but he influenced a whole different subgenre of rap.
There's not a bunch of little Eric Bellingers running around. I'll tell you that fucking much.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of little Eric Bellingers running
I'm about to
around.
say, what are you
and,
talking-
and it's kind of crazy.
Who are they?
you wouldn't know him.
Because they all stink.
no.
Who's the Lil B's?
Everybody. You can literally.
Oh,
NBA Young. All the little niggas rapping now. Literally all of them.
Hold on. There's no way you could say NBA YoungBoy is Lil B.
Why not?
He is
Why not?
I can.
uberly more successful than Lil B ever was.
That's not, that's not
I'm
what
talking
that
about the
means.
influence though.
That's not what I
I
said.
don't know if Lil B or NBA Young
Well,
is the right
Lil B,
person, but I
man, he
agree that he
influenced-
is very influential.
I wish Harv was here, or he would probably be able to explain this a little more. Like Lil B influenced like that style of rap, not kind of like offbeat type shit.
all the niggas that
Kinda.
all the niggas that do ad-libs and shit like that,
Yeah.
like swag, all them niggas
It's him.
come from that.
It's
or
him.
hooks that are the same word over and over
Yes.
again.
Who are all them niggas?
All them niggas.
It's hard to. I can't
stay away
describe
from
it.
them niggas.
It's a lot
That's
of
what I'm hearing.
That's
what I'm saying.
It's hard to
Stay
describe.
away from them
Honestly,
niggas.
It's hard
Who
to
are
name-
these niggas?
It's hard to just say because a lot of people do it.
Okay,
It's hard to say.
And like I said, I don't like him.
that's an oxymoron. All right, but just listen to what you just said. It's hard to say because there's
Yeah.
too many of them. That don't make like that means it should be easy
I'm
to
like
say.
trying to think of somebody like specific that like all right, I can draw
Right
the
now,
line.
Mike is in his phone on Google, just scrolling through shit, just scrolling.
Playboy Cardi, like all the guys, like think about it.
Oh yeah,
Cardi.
Cardi.
All ass niggas.
Playboy
His
Cardi is uberly successful.
He is ass, but
Ah,
he's
he
successful.
is.
Only because of Army.
Army has 1 million of his streams.
Army catching the streams. He was like,
Army got a whole Playboy Cardi streaming for him.
He's the number one. He's the number one streamed
He
artist
said-
in India.
They said Playboy
night.
Cardi like Sacagawea.
He does.
He do. He look crazy. We're at 148. What we doing?
Please,
Yeah,
that's
we
what I
done.
said.
We
Yeah.
done. We're done. We're done. Wrap it up.
Fuck Eric Bellinger.
Cut it out.
Imagine if Chris Brown sucked. All right. Anywho, that was the most perfect thing I've ever.
That's all. That's the song. That's the episode.
I'm sorry.
I know Eric Bellinger listens. I'm sorry, bro. I was just
Nigga, step your game up, nigga. I don't know.
He just won a
Stop
Grammy.
sucking.
Lee just won a
For
Grammy.
singing or writing.
Eric Bellinger won a Grammy.
Yes, for writing.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's right, motherfucker.
He's
Don't-
been writing for.
yeah, you stick to writing, nigga. Don't sing. That's what I want to say.
What song was it?
Which one was it?
Whatever the one he wasn't singing on, which is his best. All right, guys, we will see y'all next week, same time, same place. Make sure you all that stuff. Follow us in all the places.
It's all on the goddamn tree.
Shout out to Spreaker, Spotify, all them. We will see you next time. And at the end of the day, the day's gonna end. Bye bye.
$35, $15 shares. Make it here.
Yeah, give us some of that money on Patreon. Stop
Yep.
playing.
Real beaters, big beaters, little beaters.
Magic
bigger
Mind, come back. We got more heat for you. Yeah.
Exactly. Why you smashing
just
the button
doing
on the
things.
outro?
Doing shit. We still looking for that Grammy.
It was for SOS.
Ah.
Oh.
Hey, that's
Yeah, man, as long as it's
SOS.
like that one because
And
SZA was the
he-
one
he-
singing.
What song was that? You got a Grammy?
He got writing credits for the album.
What song? Like
What did he write? Did he write like, yeah?
he wrote just ad libs.
Yeah.
He wrote New Flame.
Ooh.
That's not
Yeah,
by
Chris,
SZA.
Chris Brown and Usher.
he did New Flame?
Yes. Now tell me that song is ass. I double dog him or punch in your fucking mouth. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You might still punch your mouth because I don't think I've ever heard that song.
Yes, you have.
Oh my
Stop
God.
this
Yes, you
right
have.
now.
Push the button.
Please.
Play me the song. I swear to God.
Oh.